Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the north. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of
Alrighty, guys, what is up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good out there. Glad to have everybody here for today. We got ourselves yet again another day of severe weather ahead of us. We're gonna be live here for at least a couple hours. But what's up, everybody? Hope you're doing good. Let's go ahead and see who is here for today. We have Trisha, Carlos, Iam, we have Champ, we have Soldier, we have Judy, we have Logan, we have Dave, we have Carson. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. Glad to have everybody here once again for another round of severe weather. So, as you guys can probably tell here, we do have ourselves another enhanced risk. That's our level 3 out of 5. So obviously another big day here for severe weather being possible. Like I said, we actually do have ourselves this risk. Today's main concern is across areas of obviously Louisiana, portions here of Arkansas, Mississippi, portions here of Alabama. So in terms of what's going on, that is obviously kind of our big concern. Let's see here, Proxy with a $20 super chat. What's up, Prox? Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for the donation. You rock, Proxy. We love you. Thank you so much. Very sweet of you. Let's see. Intense Fury says, good evening, Andrew. Good evening to you as well. Let's see here. Ice Cream says, yo, what's up? What's up? Hope you're doing good. How's Wilmington, North Carolina looking like? Straight to the point table. Wow. All right. So in terms of what's going on tomorrow, obviously you're pretty much good to go. There's really not any risk for you. For Wilmington here for tomorrow. Yeah, but we're going to worry about that tomorrow. We're not going to worry about that right now. But anyways, guys, what's up? Hope you're doing good. So obviously, we got a bit of updates to talk to you guys about. There's actually been a really big update in the tropics, too, that we do need to be discussing. We'll get to that more here in a moment. But first, I do want to break down today's severe weather risk here. So we're going to go ahead and hop over here to the Storm Prediction Center. Here is today's risk out there for the possibility for tornadoes. There's a 5% chance for tornadoes. Now, honestly, this is personally what I think. I think that there should be a 10% for Mississippi. Reason I think that is because I've been watching the models before this event has happened. It does look like it could be supporting a few nasty tornadoes. There's enough wind shear down there that could allow for some very strong and potentially violent tornadoes. So I personally think that should be a 10 sig, but it's a 5%. Obviously, I'm not the Storm Prediction Center, but right now, they have a 5% chance here for the possibility for tornadoes. Damaging winds, a 30% chance across the enhanced risk area. And hail, 30 sig. We're talking a pretty large chance here for some damaging hail, potentially up to 2 inches in diameter and larger. So we are really looking at a pretty good possibility for a lot more, a lot more larger damaging, or sorry, a lot more damaging hail here does seem to be a good possibility. But anyways, that's what's going on, you guys. That's for today. Obviously, tomorrow we have ourselves another slight risk, 2% chance for tornadoes. Main concern is hail, or sorry, main concern is damaging winds. Anyways, but that's what's going on. That is essentially what we are seeing here. So we're going to go ahead and hop our way back down here to the overall outlook. So anyways, but we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what's going on right now. We do actually have ourselves a confirmed tornado actually down here in eastern Louisiana. This has just popped up here not too long ago. This is kind of around Eden Isle, southwest of Pearlington. This is currently has been confirmed, apparently. Weather spotters confirmed a tornado moving onshore. So this was waterspout. So apparently there has been a waterspout, and it's moving onshore now. So that makes it need a tornado warned cell, or we need a tornado warning for a waterspout moving inland. Anyways, but yeah, confirmed waterspouts was located offshore of Lake Catherine, or 8 miles south of Silldale, and moving northeast at 10 miles per hour. So that is essentially what we are looking at there. But once again, yes, this has indeed been observed, meaning that it has been seen. Once again, this is a waterspout moving inland. Now, the storms right now, they are tracking relatively to the northeast. There's actually been another report a little bit ago from a waterspout, or for a waterspout here. Waterspouts visible from Interstate 10 near New Orleans East, apparently, has been there. Let's see here. Happy Father's Day to all you great fathers. Absolutely. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Hope you guys have an amazing one. Will Florence, Alabama be okay? Well, you got a slight risk here today, my friend. You obviously do have a shot for severe weather. So, obviously, you know, across the regions, pretty much anywhere. If you live in Alabama, pretty much no matter where you're at, you do have some form of severe weather risk. Now, for you, you're in that level 2. You're kind of in that middle level here for today. So, keep an eye on it, but yeah, you're not totally out of the clear. So I'd watch the weather here for today, as later on a few storms could be possible out towards those locations. Let's see here. Andrew, I think I'm in the marginal. Can you check when I get a chance? Okay. Yeah, I can do that real quickly. But let's go ahead and switch over here to that. So you said 27012. 27012. Okay, let's see. For North Carolina. Okay, yeah, we just covered North Carolina here a minute ago. Okay, so you're on the western side. Yeah, like I said, we'll watch tomorrow when it happens, but it does look like you are on this side of that side of the marginal. So, yeah, we'll watch it for tomorrow. Anyways, but yeah, that's what's going on. Let's see. I hope the weather stays away from Georgia for a while. Unfortunately, there is actually a shot for severe weather down in Georgia for today, for kind of like the central and southern portions of the state. Right now, it's although marginal, there is a slight risk on the southwestern side here of Georgia, kind of towards areas of Albany. So obviously, there is a little bit of a shot here for severe weather in terms of the potential for, damaging storms out there. Anyways, but it does look like we are starting to get some cells popping up in northeastern Arkansas here. Whenever you overlay the satellite imagery, you can actually see that there is a storm directly north of Memphis, which this in itself is pretty much more on the southeastern side, on that little divot here in southeastern Missouri. But this actually does cross into northeastern Arkansas as well. So I tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and hop over here to hop over here to that storm on the radar here. We're going to take a look towards Memphis here. As of right now, there's not any rotation with the storm. So obviously that's good. We don't want any tornadoes. Definitely that's not a good thing. This includes Hornersville. This is in southeastern Missouri. This includes areas of Cardwell as well, Rives. For the possibility here of quarter-size hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So there's a shot for some really strong, damaging wind gusts out of the storm here in southeastern Missouri. And like I said, this is also sharing a border here. Here's Missouri right there. That's Missouri line, and then there's Arkansas line. So this is between Arkansas and Missouri. But yeah, really a big shot there for some damaging winds, potentially up to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. That's definitely enough to launch some loose objects around, and that could definitely cause some problems. But in terms of that, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hails, and they also put a tornado possible tag. Now, like I said, we just looked at the velocity on that. There's really no rotation as of now, but I tell you what, this thing did have a tornado warning earlier. This storm did have a tornado warning, let's say about 45 minutes ago. In which, like I said, obviously right now there's no immediate danger of a tornado anymore out of the storm. But, like I said, the reason they put a tornado possible tag is to let you know that tornadoes can quickly develop out of severe thunderstorms. So, once again, Hornersville, heads up to you guys. We have Rives, we have Bowie Corner, we have Cotton Plant, we have Caruth, we have Senef. Those areas, and also we have portions of Arkansas here for Buckeye, Garson, Boynton. We also have Stark City, Midway, and those regions there. So heads up to you guys. in terms of the storm here. It actually looks like they just downgraded it. That's good. They just now updated it. So they got rid of that 70-mile-per-hour wind gust. They actually brought down the hail below severe limits, and they got rid of the tornado possible tag. Well, there you go. That is now a lot better looking than it was here a little bit ago. So that is definitely some good news. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to hop down towards San Antonio. We're moving down to Texas now. We got a group of, we got a little bit of a cluster of some severe thunderstorms kicking off here at the current moment. Let's see. These guys, wow, these ones are some hail-producing storms. I'll tell you what, 2.5-inch hail. I believe that's tennis ball size. Yep, tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts will be a possibility out of these storms towards San Antonio. Now, this will likely not directly impact San Antonio. Storms, you know, if they continue on their track, they might skim close to northern San Antonio. But I do believe that it's mostly going to remain mostly north of central San Antonio. But yeah, this includes areas of, let's see, Kerrville. Includes Kerrville. This includes Fredericksburg, Texas. This includes, Tivydale. Also Ingram as well, Hunt, and Mountain Home. You guys are inside of the severe thunderstorm warnings here. Like I said, these guys literally range from 2-inch hail, which is equivalent to an egg size. So from egg size to tennis ball size hail is the kind of concerns out of these storms that are popping off basically just in northwest or just northwest of San Antonio. So overall, yes, we should definitely watch out for these cells. I don't believe they are that old either. I think they might have just formed not too long ago. Let's try. We're gonna hop back 30 frames. Yeah, I mean they were still there, but it looks like they were really just starting to form. So these are relatively, like I said, these are relatively new cells that are kicking off right now. So definitely got to watch out for those storms northwest here of San Antonio. So we'll definitely keep an eye on it. Anyways, so whenever it comes to the models, now this is something I do want to bring to your guys' attention here. Whenever it comes to the weather models, obviously in terms of, what time the storms are going to fire off here, well, honestly, it shows things really kicking off within this hour or the next hour. So obviously between now and 9 o'clock, things should really start to kick off here, which I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys over here to the models for a brief moment because I do want to discuss this with you guys. So this is the American HRRR model, and obviously, we're talking here, this is 0, you guys can hardly see that. Let's see. Okay, you guys can't see that, but this is the time here right at 8 o'clock. So this is in, 18 minutes from now? So, anyways, but right around 9 o'clock, you notice how we start to get a lot of thunderstorms, kind of a long line of, isolated supercells could be forming across portions here of central Mississippi, tracking its way into northwestern Alabama. And as we continue through the night, this risk is going to continue moving its way down to the southeast. So obviously, in terms of you guys who live out there, this widespread severe thunderstorm activity should be starting to occur here anytime. And once again, like I said, for today's threat, y'all, biggest concern is areas in Mississippi. Mississippi, portions of western Alabama is the big threat here for today. Also northern Louisiana and southeastern Arkansas. You guys have the biggest threat here for today overall. Because like I said, that's the area of the enhanced risk. That's where we have that level 3 out of 5 on the spectrum. Like I said, it goes from 1 to 5. The higher the number, the more potentially severe it could get. And we are talking a level 3 out here across some of those regions we were just talking about. So obviously, that is something we're going to need to watch out for. Now also, I will tell you too, even the areas in the yellow and the dark green, those are areas also for the possibility of seeing severe storms. So in terms of those areas as well, yes, you still have got to keep an eye out there for it, as it could be severe out there as well. Let's see here. Zero with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Zero. Saying, is the storm in Knoxville, Tennessee any threat? Just got here on my way to South Carolina. Well, thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciated. So in terms of what's going on there for Knoxville, we'll let you know. Right now, Knoxville does not have any form of severe weather threat. However, there is going to be the possibility for a few thunderstorms out there, as we do have ourselves a generalized thunderstorm risk. Now, in terms of what's going on, you can see out here towards Knoxville, yes, you are right. We do have a storm kicking off in eastern Knoxville. This does not pose any main concern for you guys right now. So if you're in Knoxville, like I said, just a normal thunderstorm, should not go severe. Should not be anything severe out in these regions. So should be good. Once again, thank you for the 5. All right, let's see here. Victoria says, "Hey Andrew, happy Father's Day, y'all. You as well." Let's see here, Andrew. Any severe weather risk for Iowa over the next few days? Iowa, no. Honestly, after yesterday, we are in the clear across Iowa. We do have ourselves a general thunderstorm risk across areas of Iowa today, but honestly, we are not expecting anything for you guys. So that is definitely some good news. All right, we're going to go and hop back down here to these cells, y'all, in south central Texas. Like I said, right now we do have a cluster of severe thunderstorms. These guys are really nasty in terms of hail. Oh, wow, look at that. They just actually, thought they upgraded this warning for Bourne, but they did not. But they still kept that one here for Kerrville. Yeah, you guys are under a warning for 2.5-inch hail. That is some very large hail. So 2.5-inch hail is equivalent to tennis ball size. So yeah, there's a big shot. We could see some very large hail, potentially up to tennis ball size. Hey, you know what? This also includes a lot of Highway 10. Basically, Highway 10 from Nelson City, or I would say really from Highway 10 from Bourne, all the way up here into Mountain Home, Texas. That's kind of, that big gap. I mean, that's a good 50 miles, I'd say at least. Let's see, all the way from Bourne to this area. Look at that. Oh, you guys can't really see that. It's 48 miles exactly. I was right on the money there. But yeah, in terms of the coverage here, the warnings, it's about 50 miles on Highway 10. So obviously, you're gonna probably want to find somewhere to pull over and maybe park under something. That way, it could help protect you or help protect your vehicle, anyways, from the large tennis ball size hail that could be possible out of this. Yep, tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also, we cannot forget about that damaging wind threat as well. That's a possibility. So really large hail does seem to be a good possible outcome out of these in particular storms. Anyways, but I'm going to go ahead and hop you guys over here to the same storms, but I'm going to hop over to a different program here. This one gives me a good idea of what the reports look like. And look at that. We actually do have ourselves some hail reports coming through. Right there in Kerrville, we do have reports of 2-inch hail. Trained Weather Spotter reports largest hail up to 2 inches with numerous the size of golf balls. So anywhere from 1.75 to 2-inch hail is being reported out there towards Kerrville. This was reported at 23:28 UTC. It is 47. You can see the bottom right of my screen there, or the bottom right of the stream, I should say. 23:47 right now, and this was reported at 23:28. So this was not reported terribly too long ago. Was that 19 minutes ago? Or was it 19 minutes ago? So obviously that was, recently fresh. I mean, 19 minutes ago is not too long ago. So obviously that is, fairly fresh reports of 2-inch hail being reported out of the storms. Now, obviously, like I said, it does look like these storms are just now starting to fire off too. So obviously, to you guys who live out there, obviously, these storms could be getting worse over the next while too. That I will let you know. Is that obviously, like I said, these storms you can see here really not long ago here. This was showing around 6:30, so this was a little bit over an hour ago, but they're relatively new storms, and obviously they have turned into, continuing to turn into a more mature thunderstorm, in that case, this does look like that hail is, if it continues, it might actually increase to even higher than tennis balls. So we'll see how that goes out. Let's see here. My dad lives there, says ice cream. Well, obviously, yeah, give him a heads up. Give your dads a heads up there, especially, also let them know Happy Father's Day. But like I said, seriously, let them know about this storm. I mean, these guys are pretty gnarly. Looks like they actually just removed that back warning for Kerrville. So it looks like they removed that, but they still have these warnings for 1.5-inch hail. Let's see. This is for ping pong ball size. Ping pong ball size hail being possible and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Okay, so that's good news. They got rid of that warning from what it looks like. I don't know if that's true or not. My other programs are still showing that existing here. And I don't know why they would remove it. I think that might be a glitch on this program here. So, anyways. But yeah, towards Hunt, you can obviously see that there is still a really large core there. Tennis ball size hail. This is in effect until 7:45 p.m. Central Time. So this has a while to go. 7:45 p.m. Central, that's literally about an hour, a little bit less than an hour. So, yeah, that's still in effect here. But like I said, there is a good possibility we could see tennis ball size hail. We've already reported near it. We're already getting close to that hail reports out there. Those hail reports are already getting up to 2 inches in diameter. So, we're already starting to see some pretty large hail reports coming through. Anyways, All right, we're going to hop over here to Louisiana. Like I said, we do have a confirmed tornado, or it's a confirmed water spout that's moved on land here. This did warrant a tornado warning. This is right here for the extreme eastern side of Louisiana. So here's Louisiana. It's on the extreme eastern side here. For example of where we're at, here's New Orleans right here. You go slightly northeast of New Orleans, and we have this warning right over here. Or basically, a couple miles east of Eden Isle. So this includes Eden Isle here. It remains to be mostly rural areas from what it looks like. Let me confirm that on the other program here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's in mostly rural areas. This is just south here of White Kitchen. This is south of Deer Island as well, and north of, let's see, northeast of Pike Fort here. So that is essentially what we are... that is essentially what we are seeing out there. So we also do have ourselves a lot of special marine warnings too for the boaters out there. Obviously, to you guys, who's on the boats as well, it's a really big threat for you guys as well. Guarantee they're going to put water spouts for this. Yep, they did. Water spouts, wind gusts up to 40 knots, which that's about 50 miles per hour. So 40 knots is about 50 miles per hour, as well as small hail being a possibility there. That's a radar indicated threat, so obviously, right now that's based off of radar. As of now, there's no confirmation of, any of that, except for that tornado there, or that water spout earlier. It's back to radar indicated, meaning that it's no longer been observed, but it's still a possibility it could still be there. So obviously still remaining your shelter there. Absolutely. Anyways, but yeah, that's what's going on. That is essentially what we are seeing out of those storms. Oh, look at that. New storm just popped up here. There we go. Y'all, look at this. I think we're starting to get main initiation here. That is brand new. That has not been here. Yeah, look at that. We're starting to get new initiation out of these storms here. So, like I said, back over at the weather models, like I said, like the HRRR here. If we take a look here back over at the models, you can actually see how, according to the model, right around 8 o'clock, starting to get some of those storms popping off here relatively west of Jackson, Jackson, Mississippi, sorry. But you can actually see how that line tracks its way eastward. And obviously, with that being said, it looks like that quote-unquote line is indeed already starting to form here. So we already have ourselves our first severe thunderstorm warning on that quote-unquote line. Right now, it's just a bunch of scattered thunderstorms, but eventually this could turn into, kind of a more clustered, thunderstorm mess, essentially, from what it looks like. Anyways, but yeah, this is for 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. This includes portions of Utica, also areas here of Rocky Springs, Newman, Hubbard, and areas of, Regenton. Also, Big Black here. We have Jeff Davis. What? There's a town called Jeff Davis. Okay, I've heard them all. I've heard them all at this point. Grand Gulf. Now, once again, these are all in Mississippi. These are all in the west central areas here of Mississippi. So, obviously, yeah, we got to be on the lookout for those. It also looks like another storm is starting to really take shape just north of Jackson, Mississippi. Look at that. Starting to really take some shape here north of Scotland. Obviously not the Scotland you're probably thinking of. This is Scotland, Mississippi. So that, I'm not saying it will anytime soon, but I'm just saying it could eventually go severe warned. All right, let's do a little update on these Texas cells. These guys, yep, still 2.5-inch hail possibilities out there. So in terms of what's going on, obviously you can see that pink there. That's basically south of Ingram, south of Waltaona. I think that's how you pronounce that. Just south of there, obviously this area here in the purple and the pink, that right there is your hail core. That is likely where we are seeing the largest hail. This is in effect until 7:45. Let's see, tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. People, animals, outdoor will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. Okay, or siding, windows, vehicles. Expect wind damage to sidings and trees could be possible. So definitely that. Let's see. True, it's crazy weather time. It sure is. Yeah, no, it's been nuts. Last several days, you guys. I mean, seriously, we've been tracking these enhanced risks, these moderate risks, for like 2 weeks now. It seems. I mean, we've been doing this like for a long time. We have not had a break for a while. Like it has been really rough. Now, actually, speaking otherwise of severe weather, I do want to take your guy. I want to have y'all's attention for a moment because I do need to discuss something very important. Let me show you the tropics. Things have gotten pretty nasty. We actually have two systems we're watching now out there in the eastern Atlantic, the east-north Atlantic here. Now, overall probability of this area, this disturbance 1 across the red, has a 90% chance of turning into a tropical storm or a tropical depression either tonight or tomorrow. There's a really good probability of that happening. Now, also, we have ourselves another risk. I'm actually going to zoom out a little bit so you guys can actually read these. You can see, like I said, 90% there. You can see on the bottom, 90% chance probability of turning into a tropical storm or a tropical depression. Now, another one, we have disturbance 2. You guys can't see the probabilities on that one, but that has a 20% chance of overall formation. As of now, yeah, that second storm, yeah, we'll watch it. I've seen it on models. Other models have supported it, but right now I'm kind of busy on this guy. Kind of a little bit wondering about this guy. You know, like I said, I've been watching this update here for like the last while. We've been watching the storm here for a couple of days now, and it's definitely matured into something pretty interesting. All right, so now I'm going to hop you guys over here to today's tornado probability. So if you guys, if you live out towards any of these locations we're about to talk about, obviously this is a heads up to you. So today's biggest tornado probability, I would say, has to be existent across central Mississippi. Now, like I said, personally, what I think what we need is a 10% chance for tornadoes. Because like I said, I've seen some soundings on the models here. They do not look nice. A lot of curving photographs, which that basically means, you know, potentially for some, or from what I've seen on the models, there's a possibility for a few significant tornadoes. I think it's possible. We got a pretty strong low-level jet stream. Anyways, highest tornado probability here for today is across Mississippi, also western Alabama, southwestern areas here of Tennessee. You know, this 5% zone for tornadoes does include Memphis. So obviously heads up to you guys. Southeastern, east central areas here of Arkansas with the 5% in northeastern Louisiana. Now, anywhere inside these regions that has, like I said, obviously anywhere who has a dark green here and that brown, it's a little bit hard to make out for some people, but you can see these dark green areas. That's actually a tornado probability too. That's a 2% chance of a tornado happening every 25 miles in that green area. So there's a shot that there could be a few brief spin-ups. I mean, they even highlighted areas of central and south central Florida for the possibility for a few thunderstorms, a few severe thunderstorms, for a few tornadoes. I started thinking about thunderstorms when I seen this guy. Apparently, we do have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see, 2 minutes ago, it's for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Just now seeing this, actually, south of Ruskin. So, obviously, there's been a severe thunderstorm warning there. Let's see, it's still radar indicated, so nothing's been detected yet in terms of, actuality. Anyways, but that's about to expire, so that's pretty much good news. Let's take a look here back at this tornado warning. Oh, did it go observed again? Sure did. All right, we're going to hop you guys over to the other program here. Yep, it looks like it actually went observed again. So what's been happening out here in eastern Louisiana is there's been a couple of waterspouts that's been detected off the beach. And obviously they have moved on to the beach and inland. Apparently, let's see what this is about. Radar indicated rotation. Why does this say observed for both? Yeah, because you can see it says TORR. It stands for tornado reported. Okay, well, anyways. Apparently it's radar indicated rotation. Yep, both of these say observed. Okay, well, regardless, observed or not, regardless, you've got to be inside of your shelter here. Now, like I said, the good news is that out of this storm, it is relatively in rural areas. It does not appear to be in any area that's really populated, so that's good news. But for an example of where this is at, here's New Orleans. You can see tracking slightly northeast there. There's the storm we're talking about. Actually looks like that storm has relatively moved out of that polygon. South of White Kitchen here, northwest of Northside, northeast of Pike Fort. That is where that's at, in extreme southeastern Louisiana here. Rain says tornado watch. Did they just issue a tornado watch? Let's see. We're about to find out if they did or not. And if they did, it would likely include Mississippi here. Like I said, we're starting to get that line of storms that's starting to kick off across Mississippi. Let's see here. We're gonna take a look at that. Let's see. We're gonna turn on these watches here. Oh, there you go. Yep, there's a tornado watch in effect. Mississippi, northeastern Louisiana, southwestern Tennessee. You know, they did include Memphis in that tornado watch there. Tornado watch number 335. Look at that. Max hail up to 3 inches in diameter. That's some large hail. Also 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That is a Yeah, that's pretty significant. So obviously tornadoes, damaging wind gusts up to 75, and 3-inch hail possibilities out of some storms. Yeah, no, that's a little interesting here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hop over here. We're gonna take a look back at those storms now. We're gonna switch over to the radar. So this is what's going on out there in Mississippi right now. So there's Jackson. Like I said, we do have that one severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect here. So in terms of what's going on, let's see. This is for Hankinson. Currently getting some of that activity right now. Main concern out of this here is actually hail, potentially up to $half size, followed by 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. So obviously that is possible. This includes areas of Hubbard. This includes Newman. Big Black here. We have, let's see, Regenton. We have Duke included. Rocky Springs, Humphreys, Hankinson. I think I already said that. Hankinson. As well as areas of Simraw. So this is once again right there in pretty much the southwestern portion here of Mississippi, essentially. So, anyways, but that is essentially what we are. Seeing. Now, north of Jackson, like I said, north of Jackson, you can actually see here. Directly north of Jackson, we do have this one storm. Now, this is not currently a severe warned storm, but like I said, we need to watch this one. This guy has really kicked off pretty quickly. This storm has been, you can see it goes from a little thunderstorm turning into quite a storm pretty quickly. I mean, it grows. It's been growing pretty quickly lately. So I would honestly, like I said, I would seriously not be surprised if eventually this, for some odd reason, goes severe warned for, probably hail or damaging winds. I think that this could be a possibility. Let's see. We're going to go and take a look for a rotation out of any storms out here. So in terms of what's going on out here in Mississippi, it does not look like that there's any rotation right now out of any of these storms. It's good. There's no tornado possible on that severe thunderstorm warning either, so that's good news. But like I said, in terms of the environment that my fellow Mississippians who are across central Mississippi, you guys have a pretty tornado-prone environment for today. And honestly, like I said, I personally, I think that they should have put a 10% significant risk out there. Multiple, like I said, nasty soundings I've pulled from multiple models. I think that there's a chance I think we could have a significant tornado or two. What I mean by that is, what they classify at the Storm Prediction Center EF2 or higher. I think it's possible. I do, considering that strong lower-level jet stream that we do have. So, definitely needs to be watched pretty closely. Now, in terms of the NATO cast, I do want to show you this. So, obviously, you have the Storm Prediction Center. They show a 5% chance for tornadoes, which obviously you can see right here. This is the tornado probability for today. Obviously, the areas here in that brown, that is a 5% chance for tornadoes. Now, according to the NATO cast, on the other hand, well, the NATO cast kind of pulls what I'm talking about. I think there should be a 10%, and NATO cast has it too. NATO cast does have it too. Anyways, let's see here. Is there a tornado possible tag on the storm in Memphis? There's not, Anthony. We're good. As of now, there's nothing right now. But anyways, that is, right now, that's kind of what I think. That's kind of what I am saying here. All right, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and switch over here back to the radar. Let's see. So once again, we do actually have ourselves a tornado watch that's in effect here. Once again, we have 41 minutes to go. We have a storm south of Vicksburg, Mississippi. This is, like I said, severe warning storm out there for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And like I said, 1.25-inch hail is kind of what we're looking at. So we'll need to watch out for that one for slightly pretty large hail. I mean nothing extreme, but it's likely enough to cause some dents and maybe do some damage and stuff. Which I'd still keep an eye on it. Definitely would. I mean obviously it has time to really kind of pick up some strength. Look at this. We got a flash flood warning in for St. Louis. I mean literally straight downtown St. Louis. Let's see, between 1 and 3 inches of rain has fallen. Let's see, with an additional amount of 1 to 2 inches being possible. So we're talking maybe 2 to 5 inches of rain out there towards St. Louis. Let's see, what's going on there on the reflectivity? We just got a big pool of moderate rainfall going on out there. Nothing extreme, but yeah, there's flooding. So if you're in St. Louis, obviously, wow, heads up to that. All right, we need an update here in San Antonio. Let's go and take a look at this. So once again, if y'all don't know what's going on with these cells, we have some really large hail on them. Good news. There you go. They did actually downgrade them. So they downgraded it from 2.5-inch hail. So that was from tennis ball size. Now brought it down to 1.5, which is ping pong ball size. That's a big drop. That's good. That's really good. So it's dropped from tennis ball to ping pong ball size hail now. Anyways, but yeah, this is basically, I mean, it's northwest of San Antonio. It is directly northwest of San Antonio here. This one here is for 1.5-inch hail and, like I said, also 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility out there. So overall, I mean, yeah, no, overall, these are pretty nasty storms. There's actually been, like I said, there's been a lot of reports, too. We'll go and hop back over here. There's been actually a lot of reports, too, of some large hail out of those storms. Believe it or not, there's actually been a lot of reports there. Like I said, up to 1.25, which is $half, which is, you know, obviously that's, I mean, it's enough to cause some dents and damage, but honestly, 1.25 is not the end of the world. But once we move up to 2 inches now, we're talking some pretty significant hail. That's up to egg size towards Kerrville. That's been reported there. So Kerrville has reported 2-inch hail out there. So the storm definitely does have the history of producing very large hail. Now, right now, the large part of the storm where there's likely a lot of hail, south of Hunt. That's kind of right in the area now where there is, obviously, that's where the core is. That's where the hail core is. That's where, obviously, you know, the heaviest hail is going to be. That's where you're going to be getting, you know, your car's windshield busted. Obviously, would not recommend to be there. Anyways, but according to Storm Motion, the storm is tracking southeastward. It actually looks like, if it continues on this track, it looks like it might be heading there towards, like, Medina, Texas. So even though you're not in the warning for Medina, I would consider watching it. Obviously, Camp Verde, heads up to you guys as well. Center Point, you're right next to it. And honestly, this right here is likely there another hail core in the storm here, heading right there kind of towards areas south of Comfort. So here in Comfort, we have a bit of moderate heavy rainfall that's, you know, occurring right now, but that could eventually mix in with a little bit of hail here too, eventually. So definitely should be watching those storms. Let's go and see. Is there anything heading up there towards Dallas? I don't think Dallas has really much of a big concern today. Let's go and hop back to the day one. The good news is, so Dallas, finally, for once in a lifetime, Dallas is not in the severe weather threat. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, last week, it seems, last week plus, we've been seeing literally day after day severe weather in Dallas, or at risk anyways. Lots of severe weather been reported too. Luckily that's not the case there anymore, so that's good for today. Anyways, but yeah, like I said, today's main threat, once again, if you're just tuning in here, today's main threat is Mississippi. Once again, we do have a tornado watch in effect here for northeast Louisiana. Like I said, a lot of central, northern portions here of Mississippi. Like I said, most of the state of Mississippi, except for the southern portion, does have the tornado watch in effect. Also, southwestern Tennessee, too, and eastern Arkansas does have the tornado watch as well. Now, this tornado watch will remain in effect here until 2 a.m. So for you guys, I believe you all are in Central Time, so this will be in effect here until 1 o'clock your time. So this will be in effect until 1 a.m. for you guys, so that's good. Let's see here, Caden. Tropical storm for 10 months. Wow, almost been a year, dude. Thank you for being a part of the Tropical Stormer team. You rock, man. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, guys, for the loving support. You guys rock. We love you. Thank you so much. But yeah, so that's what's going on out there. Like I said, obviously today's severe weather threat, honestly, what's really interesting is it's kind of like circular, kind of in some, obviously this is very rough sketched, but it starts off like really thin between these areas, and that's where the storm is at right now. So obviously, that storms are beginning here in Central Texas. Now, they are likely going to continue to fire off. Like I said, areas of northeastern Texas. Now, you guys actually do have that threat for severe weather today as well. So I would not be surprised if areas, mostly east of Dallas, but including Northeast Texas, does have that possibility. Let's see here. Alex says, hey, anything for Southwest Ohio tomorrow? No, nothing for Ohio here for the next couple of days. We're doing pretty all right. Anyways, but yeah, that's what's going on out there. I'll tell you what, we're going to go and hop back over here to that Jackson storm. So like I said, if y'all don't know what's going on right now, in the latest few frames on radar here, we've been seeing we've been actually seeing a lot of thunderstorm activity really starting to kick off here. I mean, look at that. We got quite a bit of thunderstorm action occurring here. And we do have one warning on this. Let's see, the one here towards Regenton, still continuing there. Let's see, Utica, I think it's Utica here, towards Adams. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for $half size hail still and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So overall, still kind of a baseline, near baseline severe thunderstorm. So it shouldn't, it shouldn't be anything like extreme, like any massive wind gusts or anything like that. It should, at maximum up to 60-mile-per-hour winds out of that storm. So overall, yeah, it's nothing terrible right now. But like I said, we got to watch them because give it a few minutes, give it a few hours, they have a good chance of turning pretty nasty. It even looks like northwest of Jackson, we have a cell out here towards Brownsville that's starting to kick off here too. Even looks like there might be a bit of hail in that too, so we might need to watch that storm. So east northeast of Brownsville, Mississippi here, heading in towards Pocahontas and Flora. We got a storm out there, not currently severe warned, but, honestly, I would not be surprised if it did go severe warned here relatively shortly due to that potential hail there. So, yeah, no, it's definitely worth a heads up for sure. North of Canton, which is north of Jackson, there's another cell out there. You're watching this chicken nugget of a storm out here, right here towards Vaughn and Way. Right now, currently not severe warned either. So, give it a little bit more time. And those will really start to kick off pretty quick. Let's see here. So, for northern Mississippi, you got a few little scattered showers and thunderstorms up in the northern portion. Slightly more discreet down in the southwestern side, but other than that, that's what's going on. Let's see. Well, out here towards Memphis, it actually looks like Memphis is getting a bit of storms too, out towards the regions here. Like I said, you guys in Memphis, we do actually have a weather risk out there. You actually are inside the slight risk for today. As you can see right above me, you guys are under a tornado watch until 1 o'clock a.m. for you guys. So there's a tornado watch in effect for you all in Memphis. So, yep, heads up to Memphis areas. Like I said, once again, today's big tornado probabilities across central Mississippi. But once again, the biggest leading concern today is actually hail, believe it or not. Hail is one of the largest concerns for today. Like I said, back over here at the Storm Prediction Center, that's the reason why we have an enhanced, or one of the reasons we have that enhanced risk is because of the big potential there for some, very large hail. And you notice how there's that black lining there. You notice how there's like that net that's right over there. That area tells us that there's a really good possibility we could see some very large hailstones, potentially up to 2 inches in diameter or larger in some cases. Could be possible. So, really good shot for there, or really good shot there for some large hail. Now, damaging winds, 30% chance, same probability for hail today, but maybe a little bit more towards the boundaries of 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts, just a little bit more likely there towards Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana, and also southeastern Arkansas too. So, then obviously tornado probability, we have 5% chance, which is a slight risk, equivalent to a slight risk. But like I said, I think they're underestimating this. I really do think that they should put a significant risk because I think the environment is primed for a possibility there for some significant tornadoes. But we'll see how that goes. We'll definitely see. But anyways, that's what's going on there. Let's see. Gonna hop back over here to Texas. We still have that considerable severe thunderstorm warning in effect here. Look at that. Another 2-inch hail report was reported here. So now this storm has reported 2 instances of hail up to 2 inches in diameter. So definitely some large hail is being reported out of the storm here. Now this is heading relatively southeast. Again, this is getting ready to head over towards areas like Camp Verde. Heading towards Center Point in those regions there. Once again, right now, wow, look at that. They've significantly downgraded that. Let's see. This is for, look at that. Quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's crazy because that storm was at one point warned for what was that, 2.5-inch hail or tennis ball size hail like that. That was pretty crazy. Let's see. PDS tonight is your guess, Andrew. I got that feeling too. Yeah, I do think that a few PDS tornadoes could occur. Maybe they're towards central Mississippi. I mean, once again, models, they support it. They do support it. Like I said, I don't know why the SPC decided to go otherwise, but we'll find out. We'll see what happens. Anyways, but that's that. Today is tornado and hail-driven event. Pretty much, yeah. Hail-driven by, obviously, heavy hail and strong winds. Yeah, those two mix together. Those damaging winds and those hailstones together, they don't mix well. Obviously, you got something, a big mass moving at quick velocities that can have some really strong impact force. Crazy stuff. So we got to really look out for that. All right, so the Stella out here west of Jackson, Mississippi. This one is still 1.25-inch hail as well as 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So it's still the same warning as it has been for the last little bit. Definitely looks like there's a bit of lightning activity on that cell as well. Let's see, we're starting to see a bit of that lightning activity start to pop up. And in terms of the satellite view, it does look like that storm is growing too. It's definitely growing more wider too. So it's going to be starting to cover more areas. Now, eventually, I will tell you what, this storm does have the exact motion to go over Jackson if it continues to live. If it continues on its track here, you can see the motion, how it's tracking basically in that direction. If it continues, it's going to go here towards, obviously they're towards Jackson. I could have probably drew that a lot better. But you can see what I'm saying. You can see there's Jackson right there. You can see how the storm is kind of creeping its way towards Jackson. Now, depending, the models keep these storms pretty well fed for a while. And it's a good shot that, eventually at some point here within the next hour or two, Jackson could get some severe weather out of this. And also something I'm realizing too is there's a pretty large outflow boundary here. A lot of people, don't know what these are, but you see this big line that's out here. You see how it's kind of tracking there towards Jackson. So there's Jackson in that circle. Look at that line. You see how that line's kind of working its way this way? So that is an outflow boundary. Now, those are usually caused by, or obviously they are caused by thunderstorms. And the thing about these outflow boundaries, or what we also call them, we call them gust fronts too, is that they can actually fire off more storms. And, since we have a storm that's, kicking its way towards Jackson and we have this outflow boundary, sometimes, outflow boundaries can act like nitrous for storms. As you know, a nitrous for engines obviously allows them to run harder. That's kind of how sometimes outflow boundaries can do. And they can also spark off new thunderstorms, as mentioned before. So that could be a sign to watch out for Jackson. Like I said, if that does interact with those storms the way that is possible, could be something to watch. Absolutely. Especially with all these other kind of, somewhat non-mature thunderstorms popping off here. I mean, these guys aren't really that mature, but they're trying. They're definitely trying to kick into something. It also looks like we're starting to get some more cell growth to the south of that severe thunderstorm warning that's southwest of Jackson. So once again, there's Jackson, Mississippi. Southwest of that, we have the severe thunderstorm warning, and southwest of that, towards St. Joseph in eastern Louisiana, we have a storm rolling in. So, like I said, it looks like we're starting to get initiation. A lot of that line of thunderstorm activity is starting to occur here. Let's go and take a look here towards New Orleans. So east of New Orleans, we have ourselves a thunderstorm. We got a special marine warning in effect here. I'd say for waterspouts, possible. Yes, waterspouts, wind gusts up to 40 knots, and small hail being a possibility. So that is obviously going to be posing a threat for the boaters out there. So if you guys are out there towards Bay St. Louis, you're under a special marine warning for this in particular storm. Now, we'll let you know on something. There has been multiple reports of waterspouts in the last hour across these storms. And like I said, one actually did, allow for a tornado warning to be issued. So obviously waterspouts, is a big problem too. Not just for boaters. I mean, even if they occur on land, they can act like a tornado, and they can be pretty destructive. So obviously, in terms of that, heads up to you guys towards Bay St. Louis. All right, let's see here. We're going to take a look at eastern Texas. Anything going on? Radar's pretty much clear right now in eastern Texas. Things are looking all right. However, let's see. Southern Arkansas. Looks like we got ourselves a little line here. Look at that. A little bit of storms kicking off there in extreme southwestern Arkansas here. Towards areas relatively north of Magnolia. Kicking off. Basically between McKinney and Callan. C-A-L-I-O-N. I think that's Callan. Anyways, but yeah, no, these guys are not severe warning. That's good news. Let's try towards Little Rock, so. And Little Rock, okay, look at that. So eastern, yep, looks like we are starting to get a little bit more thunderstorm activity starting to occur east of Little Rock here. Little Rock itself is dry right now, but east of Little Rock, it is relatively starting to get pretty stormy out there. And like I said, all that storminess is moving its way into Memphis too. And like I said, once again, heads up to y'all in Memphis. We do actually have a risk out there for severe weather. So today's tornado risk in Memphis is actually 5%. And they did actually issue a tornado watch for you guys in Memphis. So obviously, if you're in a watch, you better be watching for the weather. So obviously, there's a good shot for a couple of tornadoes across the watch area for today. Now, here's the watch zone. This is exactly where the watch is at. So we include northeastern Louisiana. We include basically central, northern Mississippi, eastern Arkansas, and once again, southwestern Tennessee. And like I said, you can see Memphis is right in the middle of it. So like I said, a tornado watch does not mean a tornado is going to happen for your location. It just means that there's the conditions that are needed for tornadoes to happen. That means they could. A few of them could happen in that watch area. So watch means just to pay attention on the weather, keep an eye on it. And if a warning is issued, that's when you take action. Obviously, if there's a warning being issued, that's when you need to get to your safe spot. If a watch is issued, that means you need to be prepared to get to your safe spot. So anyways, that's what's going on there. Let's see here. So Florida, we did have a severe warning in Florida. Now, there is a chance for severe thunderstorms today in Florida, too, is why there's a dark green. Like I said, so basically the way this works, if you guys are not familiar with the Storm Prediction Center system, they have a scale from 1 to 5. And basically, no matter what level you're on, you're in a risk of damaging thunderstorms. Now, obviously, the higher the risk, the more likely of you seeing extreme weather is. So we have a level 1, which is the lowest possibility for severe weather. It's still a chance, but that's across the dark green. We have a level 2. Working our way up the list across the areas here in the yellow. And then we have a level 3, which is the middle point on the scale. And we have that big middle point here for today, which is, level 3, where that orange is. That's a pretty big risk out there. Now, you might be wondering, like I said, obviously, what is this light green then? That light green says that there's a chance for some thunderstorms, but they're not expected to be anything damaging or severe. So this is the thunderstorms possible, but not expected to be anything crazy zone. Essentially, that's what essentially that means. Let's see here. What's up, Steven? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. But anyways, I hope that made things a little bit more clear for you guys in terms of severe weather. And what I mean by severe weather is large hail, damaging winds, and of course tornadoes. All three mixed together makes a severe weather threat. There's also breakdowns, too, which we've already talked about here. But anyways, in terms of right now, like I said, obviously the biggest threat does include Alabama. Most of the biggest threat for today is in Mississippi. And that's why you see me over Mississippi a lot right now, is because, we're actually starting to see a lot of thunderstorm activity actually starting to grow. Like I said, right here towards Jackson, Mississippi, we do have a storm directly north. Not severe one. It's a strong thunderstorm, but it's not currently... severe warning, but southwest of Jackson, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for the next 20 minutes, essentially, for 1.25-inch hail, so that's equivalent to $half size hail, as well as 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. Now, where this includes in southwestern Mississippi is areas of Rocky Springs. We have Hubbard as well. We have Newman, Duke. We have Reedtown. And Bear Creek, you guys are included inside of that severe thunderstorm warning. So once again, 20 minutes to go, essentially 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. The winds could gust up to 60 miles per hour. What I mean by gust is, reach their maximum peak wind for usually 20 seconds or less is what a gust is. Could be possible up to 60 max. But once again, hail up to $half size hail is also a possibility. Anyways, wow, you know what? I'm just now starting to notice this. I don't know if I mentioned this before or not, but I don't believe I have. But there's some storms starting to pop up in northeast Louisiana, too. These might relatively be new. Monroe has a radar, but it's down, which sucks. So I'm going to have to go off of Jackson, which is a fair distance away here. But, yeah, no, these storms, they don't look too old. They look pretty new. They look like they're new cells trying to form here. And like I said, you know, we can really see if I drop over the last 50 frames, basically the last 50 radar scans, which they scan about every 2 to 3 minutes, you can see how it goes from quiet to boom, bunch of thunderstorms popping off. And that's what we call initiation. That's whenever thunderstorms kick. That's when they start producing. And obviously, you know, the point of initiation is whenever the severe weather can start, and we already have that starting. So from here on out, we're going to talk about more and more severe thunderstorms likely happening out there. Anyways, but I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys over here to the models really quickly. I want to take a look real quick at the latest HRRR. I have not seen it yet, but I do want to look at it. I want to go ahead and see what's going on with that latest model here. So let's go ahead and hop you all over here to that right now. So this will obviously give us a projector, or kind of project us, I should say, into what the possible future conditions could look like. Let's see, we'll go to HRRR here. The program would let me. It's being a little slow today. Let's see, we're going to have to refresh. Yeah, this page can be stupid sometimes. Sometimes you just got to fight with it. Here we go. Okay, so obviously we're watching Mississippi. Once again, that's where that big risk is. You know, for a little bit of a reminder really quickly. Oh, shoot, wrong screen. But just a little bit of a reminder really quickly to where that big risk is. Once again, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, and even a small sliver in western Panhandle, Florida. Okay, now let's take a look at the models, and you can pinpoint those areas on the map. So there you go. So once again, biggest risks are across these regions here. So as we track way down in time, obviously the models did pick up a lot of thunderstorm activity. I'll tell you what, we're going to hop down one model here. Obviously did show a lot of that thunderstorm activity starting, including northeastern Louisiana and stuff. Then tracking its way across, basically central Mississippi. And you can see how it goes, from the moment of initiation, which is right about here where we're at now, to this, how it becomes a lot more energetic. And obviously, these severe thunderstorms are, going to be quite possible to be really covering a lot of central Mississippi today. So obviously, you guys have got to watch out for that. Now, in terms of, like I said, tornado parameter, like I said, this is a parameter that we use to identify tornado probability here in some cases. The higher the number, the more likelihood of some, tornadic systems here, or supercells. Obviously, across the regions here, we have some pretty high values. For example, really anything over 3 is pretty high, and we got over 5. In some areas, breaching over 6 or 7. So tornado parameter on the HRRR is pretty high. It does show that there could be a very good possibility that some of these could produce some tornadoes. All right, y'all, we got a new update here. A new warning has just been issued northeast of Jackson. Look at this. New one has just now, like I said, obviously, new severe thunderstorm warning just got issued. Actually, for pretty large hail, too. Look at that, 1.5-inch hail. That's equivalent to, what is that, ping pong ball size hail. Yeah, ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility here. This includes Carthage. Yeah, I think Carthage here. This includes, let's see here, Forest Grove, St. Anne, let's see, Sharpsburg, Oaks. This is for Havendale, and Farm Haven. Let's see, Raytown included, Tucker's Crossing, and Tuscola. So you guys are now in that warning. If you don't know where that's at, once again, this is right next to Jackson. This is right next to Jackson, Mississippi. So if you don't know where we're at still, here's the United States. You zoom into Mississippi down here. You move to Jackson, and boom. Look at that. So then you got yourself the storms popping off, and the new cell is right here. So once again, big concern here is for 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. This warning actually carries on for a while. Look, they had that warning in effect for 76 minutes. So they have that over for an hour and 16 minutes, essentially. So that's, we got a while. We got a while for essentially that warning to be expired here. But it's a new one. It is definitely a new one, and it's a good sign. Oh, look at that. Wow, they just issued another one for Jackson. Okay, now Jackson, Mississippi is under a severe thunderstorm warning. Like I said, I had a feeling that storm would work its way towards Jackson. I did. I don't know if y'all heard me say that, but like I said, obviously it's heading right towards Jackson. So right now, if you're in Jackson, if you're, a good thing to do if you live in Jackson right now, if you know anybody who lives there, just give them a heads up. Be like, hey, there's this, nasty, strong thunderstorm, strong severe thunderstorm heading your way. Just make sure you're inside and away from windows, and you should be good. Yeah, just do that. Just make sure you're away from windows, and you should be relatively fine. But like I said, in the latest frame, though, out of this storm, it does look like it might be picking up a little bit of strength, too. I mean, if you look closely, it goes to a point where it's kind of, here, I'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here. You go to a point where it's like, pretty heavy, and it kind of turns light. You see how, it kind of gets light, and then the latest frame here, that front of the storm really starts getting dark red. Meaning that it is picking up intensity in terms of rainfall rates. So, here soon, like I said, obviously in this case, there is a possibility here for some hail out of it too. And there's also a lot of lightning activity on it as well. You can see these little lightning strikes there. Those are all, identifiers talking about, lightning. So, definitely a lot of lightning activity there. Also, like I said, the possibility there for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and basically half dollar size hail is a possibility. So this is tracking right towards Jackson, Mississippi. So heads up to you guys. There's a brand new warning out there. All right, let's see here. Back over to San Antonio for a quick moment. We got a storm directly northwest of San Antonio. Direct center of San Antonio to the direct center of the storm is about 20. Oh, hold on. The direct center is about 55 miles here. Which the warning currently consists of quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So that's, this is kind of your normal severe thunderstorm warning out there. This thing did have the history, though, of producing some pretty large hail, actually. This thing did produce some hail up to 2 inches in diameter. It was actually warned for tennis ball-size hail at one point. But that's been knocked down drastically to quarter-size, so that's definitely some good news. It even looks like that storm is, thinning out a bit too. You see, it's not as high in precipitation, so that's good. So it looks like it's might be dying out there. But with that one dying, these guys are strengthening out here in central Mississippi. So the main threat is just starting here. Yeah, the main threat is literally just starting here. Let's see here. Do we have any chasers out tonight? We do not, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of chasers, not with me right now, no. Yeah, probably, there's probably quite a few people chasing this. Like I said, today's mode, though, is going to remain mostly, mostly clustered, supercells could be possible. Let's see here. But anyways, that is essentially what we're looking at. Would I be safe if I left to go to Lebanon? From where? You got to be a little bit more specific than that. Anyways, but yeah, no, it looks like Jackson. Yeah, Jackson's starting to get kind of surrounded by these storms out here. On the western side, like I said, we do have ourselves a lot of lightning activity that's starting to kick off here. Pretty much west of Raymond, that's where the storm is really starting to kind of kick off here. If you look here towards like Fairchild, Crossroad, Oakley, Edwards as well. Yeah, that's where that warning is at. And like I said, this is actually the storm that's heading right towards Jackson, too. I don't know if we have any cameras out here. I don't remember if Mississippi was a good camera area. What I mean by that is that I have a whole set of maps here that gives me good cameras. Yes. Yes. We do have some cameras out here, y'all, in Mississippi. Well, let's see. Switch over to that real quickly. All right, so we have a storm west of Jackson towards Raymond. And let's see on my map, where's Raymond at? Okay, there's Raymond. We're going to switch over here. Maybe look to our south. All right, I'm going to bring you all over here real quickly. All right, so here's the cameras. Right now, we're going to turn on a camera here for a second, which I'm going to go ahead and bring this up for y'all. So the storms are pretty much over here. Pretty much right over in these areas here. There's weather centers too. That's cool. So let's look west. Let's see, there's some south. We got some south pointing cameras. We need some west pointing cameras. Probably these guys would have them. There we go. Yeah, I don't really know how good these. Yeah, these cameras aren't really showing anywhere too good. Let's try this guy. The cameras are always the next best thing instead of from Storm Chaser. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that bit of dark cloud activity up there. That's likely part of that one cell that's heading there towards Jackson. Well, regardless, here in the next little bit, you guys, we're going to be having ourselves here in the next little bit, y'all. We're going to be having ourselves some pretty good views out there in Jackson in terms of the storm. So we'll give it a little bit of. Anyways, but like I said, yep, Jackson is now under a severe thunderstorm warning for half-dollar size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility out there. Also, northeast of that here, we ride up here to the northeast. We are seeing ourselves, like I said, obviously there towards Carthage, as well as areas nearby like see Sharpsburg included, some little small towns like Saint Anne. Let's see, areas here towards Millville, towards Revive. Yeah, those regions out there, you guys have the possibility there for 1.5-inch hail, as well as 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. So, but that expires in 70 minutes. It's quite a while from now, a little bit over an hour. So, I got a while on that warning there. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts does seem to be a possibility. So, we'll definitely be keeping an eye out there for both of those guys. Once again, I do think that those storms here here in Texas, I think that guy's dying out. I mean, it's definitely already went through its prime time, that's for sure. And the more I think about it, we are actually going to be getting ourselves a convective update here in literally probably about 20 minutes. So what I mean by convective update is that they're going to be updating the outlook here. So we'll see what they do with it. We'll definitely see. What's up, Matthew? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. But right now we're definitely watching on areas here in central Mississippi here. So we're gonna keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Louisiana, yeah, pretty much clear to go right now. Like I said, really the only thing right now is in northeast Louisiana. We do have ourselves the, we do have ourselves a couple of, storms popping off there. Far from anything severe out there in northeast Louisiana right now. But with that being said, I mean, yeah, you guys are actually in the enhanced risk too. So areas here in northern Louisiana does have a risk for severe weather. So that is, that's what's going on there. But right now we just have these two guys, with the one up here towards Carthage. Now this is the bigger one of the two. 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts starting to kick off here. Tell you what, let's go and see what's going on with the satellite view. We're gonna pull this up here. All right. Oh yeah. Now you can actually see here on the satellite view. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the convective outlook here. You can actually start to see. If you look closely, it kind of hides it. But if you look real closely, if I zoom in here, you can actually see there the storm top starting to kind of really kick off there. Or it's really starting to show itself on the satellite view. You know what it is the fact that the sun's going down. Let's try to switch to, switching to sandwich. Or not a sandwich. Let's try infrared. There we go. Yeah, that's the one we should look at, infrared view. Which if I play that, there you go. Now you can see all that activity starting to kick off there. And like I said, that area in that that big pink box that you guys see that you're probably wondering what that is, that's the tornado watch that's in effect here. Like I said, that includes northeastern. Like I said, that includes northeastern Louisiana. That includes eastern Arkansas, basically central northern Mississippi, and southwestern Tennessee here. Can I do me an outlook for that? No, I'm not going to do that right now, Anthony. Obviously, I'm kind of busy with what's going on right now. But anyways, but yeah, so obviously right now, we do have these storms that are kicking off. Like I said, that's that one thunderstorm that's been kicking off there, heading there towards San Antonio. I think San Antonio is, like I said, I think you guys are in the direct path of that storm. It looks like the warning polygons keep on pointing down towards it. So San Antonio, like I said, you guys actually do have a, you guys, are in the thunderstorm risk. It means there's a possibility for a few thunderstorms, but not expected to be severe. Okay, y'all, we got some breaking news here. We got a tornado warning now in effect on that one cell northeast of Jackson. Tornado warning now in effect. Let's see, radar indicated threat here towards, let's see here, Havendale, Raytown, Farm Haven, Millville, Forest Grove, let's see, Loring, we have Oklahoma, Wiggins, we have Drysdale, we have Pigtown, we have Good Hope, we have Lena, let's see, Contrell, and Ludlow. Let's go and hop over to velocity on that. Oh, yeah, so it looks like we might have a bit of rotation here west of Havendale. So, once again, this is directly north of Jackson. That's a brand new tornado warning that just now has gotten issued here. So that marks our first tornado warning here. So obviously, yep, heads up to you guys. What a radar indicated threat means is that the radar has picked up rotation, which I can confirm. There's a bit of rotation kicking off out there west of Havendale. Does look like in the latest frame it might be trying to tighten up here. So obviously, let's keep an eye on it. Let's see. Correlation coefficient. Okay, this is a product I use to look for any debris. You might have seen debris trackers on news outlets and stuff. That's the same thing. This is a correlation coefficient. But anyways, that is that's that. So there's definitely a bit of rotation that's kicking off here. Once again, this is heading. This is relatively west of Havendale right now. Let's see. We're gonna bring this back a little bit. Okay, up into the latest few frames. Oh yeah, no, we could see that coming there. That is going right towards Havendale. So if you live in Havendale, heads up to you guys. You better be in your shelter right now. Rotation is heading directly for you. I tell you what, we're gonna hop down from 50 to 14, actually 7 frames here. We're gonna go back 7 frames. Yeah, I mean you can literally see it's going directly there towards Havendale, in which I would really consider keeping an eye out there for it. So Havendale. Let's see here. Is there a lot of buildings out there? It looks mostly kind of like a rural town, but it's definitely a town that likely has people in it. So yeah, no, that's going right there towards Havendale, and it looks like that rotation is increasing. So Havendale, once again, heads up. Tornado warnings in effect. Next up, Raytown, Millville included, Farm Haven. You guys are in that tornado warning. Really, Havendale is where we need to really be looking out for right now. And then, like I said, after Havendale, it looks like it's heading right there towards Raytown as well. So Havendale and Raytown, heads up to you. Rotation's definitely appearing to be getting a little bit stronger out there. So we shall see that. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we're probably gonna see me keep on hopping back to correlation coefficient 2. This will tell me if there's any debris in the up in the sky here. Luckily, we have a radar that's fairly close to the storm here. Radar to the south. Like I said, Jackson, by the way, is under a severe thunderstorm warning. Like I said, if y'all are just joining us, now you know that there's a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Jackson, Mississippi. Like I said, the tornado warning we're looking at is directly northeast of Jackson. You know, this area of rotation from central Jackson is like 30 miles. Yeah, it's 33 miles away from central Jackson. From the point of central Jackson to the point of that center area of rotation, the distance is 30 to 33 miles. So it's not terribly far from Jackson, but the good news is that it is heading away from Jackson. Jackson's down here. The storm is moving this way, so basically kind of east-southeastward. But it's definitely trying to. It's definitely trying to do something here. Absolutely. Let's see. So the latest scan kind of has it going. Yeah, we're getting right there next to Havendale. There is definitely a little bit of rotation there. Let's see. Correlation coefficient, still nothing yet. Let's see. Is there any reports or anything? You know what? That looks like an embedded hook echo there. I don't know if you guys, it's kind of hard to make out, but that looks like a little bit of an inflow notch right there. A lot of the warm air is crossing into the storm right here, and the cold air is backing in from the backside. So that's, the cold air coming down from this way and the warm air coming up from this way. That's part of tornado genesis right there, starting to happen right before our eyes. Yeah, I mean, these storm tops are really high too. I mean, these storm tops today can go up to like 60,000 feet, I believe. So we're talking like really big, really tall thunderstorms today. Yeah, usually really tall thunderstorms have a lot to do with heavy rainfall. Alright, but anyways, but yeah, that's a storm we got to keep an eye out there for. We're going to hop over to my other program here. We're going to switch over to the tornado warning because this one gives me good spotter network. I like the reports on this one here better. Let's see here. So as of now, okay, there's no reports. Oh yeah, no, that's 100% a echo or a hook echo embedded in that. And that brings a bad concern to if this thing does decide to drop a tornado. The bad thing I'm saying here is the fact that if this thing does drop a tornado, since there's such heavy rain all around it, this thing could easily become rain wrapped. So if you don't know, a rain wrapped tornado is a rain, basically obscured view. You cannot see a tornado because it's covered in bands of rain. So it just looks like it's raining, but you can't see the tornado. So so you better be in your shelter if you live out there towards those regions. Once again, right now, what we're really looking out there for is Havendale. Like I said, Havendale is right next to these areas here. So Pleasant Green Church is in the path here. And obviously all these buildings and homes and stuff. So, but that hook, that embedded hook, is right in there. Let's see, we'll hop back to velocity. Okay. Yep, but like I said, that rotation is getting real close. Right now, it's kind of in western portion of Havendale at the moment, and continuing to move southeastward here. Let's see, my driveway is flooded. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, there's actually a threat for flash flooding today as well. I looked at. In terms of today's flash flooding concerns, there is actually a slight risk, I believe. Yeah. The biggest probability here for flooding today, it's actually a pretty large area. So there's actually a really good chance for some flooding to occur across these areas here today. So really, I mean, anywhere in the dark green, there's a shot for some flash flooding, but really in the yellow, that's when the flash flooding potential really kicks up. At least a 15% chance every 25 miles of flooding occurring. So definitely, yeah, no, it definitely is looking a little bit gnarly. So it's not just the hail, it's not just the damaging winds, or like I said, it's not just the hail damaging winds or the the possibility for some few tornadoes, but it's actually also the possibility for flash flooding too on it. Let's see here. See, Erica says, can you check on 38644? I'm in Bobo, Mississippi. Please and thank you. Of course. Yeah, I got you real quickly. You said you're in 38614. Like I said, the reason I'm doing this is because I know Mississippi's in a pretty big area today. 38614. Clarksdale. Is that correct? Let's see here. Is that right? Are you towards Clarksdale? Anyways, but that's we're showing. Okay, you have a slight risk today. You're actually right there on the line between the enhanced and the slight, but you're on the slight. So obviously, I mean, you do have a chance for severe weather today. I would keep an eye on it. In terms of what's happening right now, though, it appears to be relatively. Here, let's see. I'm trying to find a close radar, actually. Let's see here. What radar can I grab? Why is it not letting me pick any radars? Let's see. Rect radar. We'll do single site. Here we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, that was weird. Anyways, but it looks relatively clear to you for the most part. It's mostly east of you. Got a few little thunderstorms popping up, but other than that, it's clear right now. But like I said, wait till later on. We'll continue watching it. Okay, new severe thunderstorm warning just got issued east of Jackson. Let's see. This guy, oh, wow. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility here. Including Forest, Morton, let's see here, Newton, and Decatur. Yep, once again, ping pong ball, hail, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts in effect until 9 Central. Then we hop back to the tornado warning here. We have that in effect here for the next hour, essentially, for 1.5-inch hail, and like I said, also possibility there for that tornado. Yeah, ping pong ball size hail and a tornado possible. I'd even say that there's a good shot for even some gusty winds out there up to 62. Considering that most of these areas in that tornado warning is directly on a severe thunderstorm warning as well for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So that's that. What are the yellow circles with the numbers inside them? Those are METAR station, or MTARs, however you want to say them. MTAR, however you want to say that. A lot of people say it differently. But they are basically weather stations, and they give us data like wind speed, wind direction, wind gusts, temperature, dew point, visibility, yeah, all that stuff. So basically weather stations. And I usually use these You know, they usually light up a darker color, and they, you know, the higher the number there is, obviously that shows us the winds. So, for example, here's 22-mile-per-hour winds with 33 gusts. It always goes after the wind speed, not the gusts. Let's see here. Sounds like a war zone here in Jackson with the thunder, says Chris. Yeah, no, it's definitely kicking up in activity there towards Jackson. Wow, look at that. That thing's already over Jackson. That thing, all right, you know what? We're going to hop over to our cameras now. I mean, shoot. Yeah, like I said, guys, I mean, seriously, this thing is, let's see. We're going to switch the video here. This thing's, okay, we're going to hop over to this view. Try western view. I'm trying to find a good camera to show you guys this. We have a lot of camera choices here. Whoa. Alright, here you go. I'm going to hop you guys over here right now. So here's live cameras in Jackson right now. On the side of the storm. This is pointing, let's see, I believe southbound. Let's see. Yeah, because the storms right now, you can see right above my head, they're in, I mean, literally, here's central Jackson right there. So they're kind of in the western side. Let's see here, east, west. We're gonna want some west pointing cameras here. Yeah, a lot of these are unavailable. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can see how darker it gets over on the eastern side of there, or on the right-hand side, I should say. Yeah, that storm's coming through. It's getting close. There's that. Let's see here. Try some. Oh wow, look at that. If that stupid watermark wasn't in the way, that would be a heck of a camera shot right there. Donuts. That looks like a definitely an outdated building. How's Memphis looking? So Memphis does actually have a risk there for today. Let me show you real quick. So in terms of Memphis, today's severe weather risk does include Memphis, yes. And you're actually, guys, if you live in Memphis, you're actually under a tornado watch here too. But Memphis is on a level 2 out of 5 on the severe spectrum, which is still a good shot for severe weather. Yeah, 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Not out of the storms right now, but in the watch area, it's possible that some of the storms could contain 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 3-inch hail. But for you right now, you are in the risk, and you do have a tornado watch. So, heads up to you. Oh, shoot. New tornado warning just got issued. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to head down here, you guys. Hold on a minute. So, we got a new tornado warning. This is actually for Arkansas. I was looking at my radar there to check on Memphis, but then I realized that there was actually a tornado warning there. So, let's go and see. So, this is for areas towards Shreveport. Okay, this is actually... It's not for Shreveport. We're looking at the radar in Shreveport. So, this is actually towards areas west of El Dorado. Radar indicated threat here. Let's see here. Hazard tornado radar indicated rotation there. Let's see. What about velocity? That's what I want to know. Oh, yeah. No, you can see it. There you go. Okay, so in very south side of Arkansas, you guys. So right there in Arkansas, we do have ourselves a tornado warning here on the very far southern side, kind of near El Dorado, west of El Dorado, to a town called Marysville in Damascus. You guys are inside or between the areas of rotation, and there might be a possible tornado trying to form here. So heads up to you. You better be in your shelter now, because you're now under a warning there. And not to mention, we still have that warning here that's also northeast of Jackson. So that marks 2 active tornado warnings right now. Yeah, definitely glad I went live when I did. Because as soon as I hit live, it's like things just started instantly popping off. Anyways, now this tornado warning here northeast of Jackson, Mississippi, towards areas of Lena, Farm Haven, Havendale, those areas there. You guys have this warning for the next 52 minutes here. Good news is it looks like a lot of that rotation has died. There still is a little bit of broad, weak rotation that's occurring right over Havendale, but honestly, at this point right now, it looks like it's not tornadic producing right now, but still remain in your shelter until further notice. But I'm just saying it looks like it might be heading towards good news unless it recycles. Right now it looks like it's that better. But anyways, but that's on that tornado warning here. Like I said, they did just issue a new one. If you guys are just joining in here now, let's see. We have Shreveport radar here. Oh wow, hold on a minute. You know what? This is scanning really high away or really far up and really far away from radar here, but that might be some upper level. That's definitely some upper level rotation out there towards Ritchie. Maybe even some out here towards Dumas City as well, directly north. Obviously over Marysville, that has some pretty strong rotation there. Let's see. Velocity. Let's see, correlation coefficient. Okay, nothing on CC, so there's no debris being scanned yet. Also, no confirmation right now of a tornado on the ground yet either. Let's see. We're going to hop over to here. We're gonna actually change radars back to Shreveport, which, like I said, Shreveport radar is scanning pretty high up. I'll be able to tell you how high that rotation is. Scanning that rotation about 4,700 feet, so it's not terribly high, but anyways, but there's definitely rotation south of Mount Holly and south side of Arkansas. Also, like I said, 2 other couplets there as well. Watch out, those could go tornado warning at some point. Like I said, it really sucks because of lack of radar in these areas. So heads up to you guys. Definitely have got to keep an eye out there for it. Let's see here. Barbara says, hi, Andrew and fam. What's up, Barbara? We're doing good. Just got home from work. Maybe going to bed early. But we'll be here listening if I fall asleep. However, everyone in my prayers in the midst of the storms. Love y'all. You too, Barbara. Thank you for being here. Glad to have you here, and I hope you had a wonderful day at work. Anyways, but there's also a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for that tornado warning cell, too, for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny hail being possible. So heads up to you on that. Heads up to you guys on that. Let's see, back over here towards Jackson. Yeah, Jackson's being engulfed by the storm now. Kind of like actually, central Jackson's kind of in a little dry spot, but it looks like there's another storm forming to the west. Or what is actually happening is this storm is splitting up into 2. You can see how it's one big storm, and then now the latest scan, boom, it's kind of splitting up in the different storms here. So Jackson, central Jackson, it's kind of a break right now. Maybe light rain still occurring, but it's going to get heavy again here in a few minutes. So, all right, let's see. Back over here to the tornado warning. Okay, the good news is rotation. Yeah, rotation's pretty much died out on this storm here northeast of Jackson. I would not be surprised if they issued or canceled that warning here sooner than what it's issued for. Wow, look at that. They actually increased the hail on it, though. Up to 2 inches in diameter possible. Golly, yeah, so tornado and 2-inch hail possible on that storm. Yeah, rotation's very weak at this point now. Let's see. Yeah, really the only closest radar we got here is Shreveport, which is kind of sucks. On the cell that's down here in South Arkansas. I mean, you can see, like I said, literally central, south, very far down south areas here of Arkansas has that tornado warning in effect here. Let's see, velocity. Okay, obviously, yeah, we're looking at velocity. We got some, decent rotation out of that cell. But once again, I am pointing out that there's 2 other areas of, couplets here, too, that could produce more tornado warnings here soon. Let's see here. Okay. See, you're still radar indicated. Let's see, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Let's see. Tornado located near Mount Holly. And tracking southward, so it'll be around Wesson, around 825. Let's see here. Barbara says, it was a long, rough day for me and my store manager. Having bad plumbing issues at the store was causing it to flood. Constant use of shop vacs never ended. Wow, that sounds like a rough day there, Barbara. Well, I hope your day gets better. Yeah, get yourself some rest, Barbara. Seriously, that's rough. see here. Ooh. Mesoscale saying the SIGTOR parameters are off the chart. Yeah, no, honestly, they needed to issue a 10%. How much you want to bet they're going to pull an enhanced risk 10% chance new update? I bet you they are. I have a feeling they will. When did they update the outlook here? They should update any minute. They should update the new convective outlook here very soon. They usually update around 9 o'clock, which is 9 o'clock right on the dot right now. Anyways. All right, let's see here. Correlation coefficient. Nothing on, no debris being tracked yet. That's good news. But it looks like rotation's definitely increasing towards Caloran. Did they put a tornado possible tag? They sure did. They did. Main concern right now is 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. That, I would warn that if I was them for tornadoes because, I mean, I get the radar is, let's see. I mean, scanning this at 83 miles away, but there's definitely upper level rotation occurring. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to wait a minute for we're gonna have to wait a bit for the new convective outlook. Once it pops up, I'll let you guys know about it. But until then, we'll continue watching these guys. All right, we're gonna hop over here to this view. Let's see. Jackson, Mississippi, still under a severe thunderstorm warning here for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 1.25-inch hail. East of that, we have Forest here. Let's see here. Newton, 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. 2-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts towards Carthage as well. So both these storms here, like I said, both these storms are definitely kicking off there pretty good. Yeah, it looks like activity's starting to increase here down in South Arkansas too. Out of that line we were talking about, you know, that line is starting to. Oh, did they just issue a new severe thunderstorm watch? What? Hold on a minute. What? Apparently, they issued a new severe thunderstorm watch. I just haven't got it yet. Let's see here. I'm going to turn off watches back on. There it is. That's weird. Yeah, it didn't pop up there for a minute. Yeah, so there was actually a new severe thunderstorm watch that's got issued here. Let's see, towards Shreveport, Monroe. You know, that's actually included some of these areas where that tornado warning's popping off there. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. So new watch in effect for basically the rest of the entire northern portion of Louisiana there. Also, basically south, eastern Arkansas, they included it. Another tornado warning. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Let's see. Radar indicated. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't really see too much of a reason why they issued a warning there, but we'll see. We'll wait for it. Let's see here. North of that cell, yeah, this one's kind of died out too for the most part. Cat Native says, oh. Tornado in Florida? Where at? There ain't no tornado in Florida. Yeah, right now we have 3 tornado warnings. We have 2 in Mississippi, and then we have that one there in. No, we have 4 now. They finally did issue that tornado warning there for let's see, Collian. Radar indicator rotation. Oh man. Dude, guys, things have been getting real nasty in this last hour. Okay, we're going to have to open, like, a couple of radars here. Hold on, we're going to pull up the... Yeah, there's the first 2, and this is in South Arkansas here. We're gonna assign this radar to the Mississippi storms. Okay, yeah, we're gonna assign this view to the Mississippi storms, and then we're gonna assign the other radar to Arkansas. So Anyways, updates in Arkansas. Let's see here. South of Mount Holly, we got a tornado warning in effect. Some pretty strong rotation, as you can still see on the radar, still occurring. Correlation coefficient, nothing to be found. So as of now, there's no confirmation of any. Right now, there's no confirmation of any tornado on the ground yet, but still remain in your shelter until further notice. Next storm east of that towards Morrow Bay, also in South Arkansas. Definitely rotating pretty good too. Yeah, look at that. They just issued a tornado. Oh, they issued a tornado warning there too, including Morrow Bay and New London. It looks like it's actually tracking right there towards New London. So yeah, heads up to you out there, y'all. Definitely is rotating pretty good. Pretty good upper level rotation out there. So let's see, back on the Mississippi storms. Like I said, we got a few tornado warnings here, northeast and east of Jackson, Mississippi. So there's Jackson. You track it eastbound, run into a tornado warning near Forest. Let's see here, also including like East Hillsboro, Clifton. I see why they issued a tornado warning there. Honestly, I do see it, but I think that tornadic potential in this storm is kind of fading out a little bit. Let's see, because like I said, you can see how there for a moment it goes from that to that. So it looked like in the Weather Service's eyes, like, oh shoot, that's rotating pretty strong, and it looks like that's going to drop a tornado. And in the latest few frames, it just kind of diminishes and breaks up. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to be I'm not saying it's going to impossible for a tornado to form, but I'm saying that I really don't see much rotation out of it anymore, which that's good. That's really good news. But still, for your safety, remain in your shelter until further notice. I mean, same thing for the upper cell too. This one doesn't really have any rotation going on there. We got some inbound winds and outbound bends, but they're pretty spaced, meaning that the rotation is really not there. So, still, let's keep it on it. Definitely need to keep an eye on it there. Let's see here. Okay. Wow. Yeah, here's the satellite view, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and switch y'all over here to that real quick. So this was the satellite view out there in Mississippi before the sun went down. You can actually see how it goes from lower level clouds. And you can really see once those cumulus clouds start popping up and those cumulonimbus towers start to occur, and then boom, they turn into these storms here. Let's see, a brief tornado did touch down in Fort Myers today. Wow, cool. Or not cool. Yeah, definitely not cool. Let's see here. Pink Island, Florida. Gotcha. Well, I hope it didn't do anything bad to people. That's not good. Yeah, I mean, I don't care if there's a tornado if it does not do any damage or anything like that, but if it does damage, then that's when they're not good. Yeah, obviously we don't want any of that. Really don't. All right, let's see. What about a new update on the SPC outlook? Anything yet? Nope. They still haven't updated the outlook. They probably got delayed a little bit because of the new severe thunderstorm watch they issued not long ago. They issued a severe thunderstorm watch out there for northwestern Louisiana and southeastern Arkansas. So this red bracket that you guys see here, right there, what I'm circling right now, that right there, y'all, that is the severe thunderstorm watch. And like I said, the tornado watch extends here. Right there. And obviously the spacer between the two watches is right here. So, severe thunderstorm watch over here and tornado watch over here. So, that's that. Let's go check on these storms out here. Oh, shoot, yep. So, the storms that was kicking off there towards, northwest of San Antonio has pretty much faded out there. Let's see here. Yeah, for the most part has, became non-severe, which I am going to hop over to that view real quickly. Let's see, we're going to pull you guys back up here. San Antonio, and let's see here. Okay, yep. So right now the storm actually, the one here for San Antonio is Oh, yeah, dying out really quick. Hey, look at that. It's just light precipitation now. I mean, it did go from a pretty ferocious storm. I mean, like I said, this thing did drop literally egg-size hail earlier. Let's see. We'll do the last 100 frames on this storm here. It didn't really have a long life. I mean, look. So you see it starts out pretty clear, and then, boom, thunderstorm kicks off. Turns into a really nasty thunderstorm. Drops a couple hailstones, and then it's just like, okay, goodbye. Heading out for the night. See you later. Anyways, all right, let's do a little update here, y'all. Back over here towards Jackson. Let's see here. So, okay, we got Jackson, Mississippi. Let's see here. Okay, got a tornado warning out there towards Forest still. Whoa, that one unobserved. Uh-oh. Radar confirmed tornado. Where did that confirm it? Let's see here. Hold up. We're gonna... Velocity. Okay, well, they say confirmed by correlation coefficient, so let's see. What? Let's see here. Trying to figure out where. Okay. Well, I don't know why it's confirmed. It says by radar. I trust them. But I personally don't see why. Because, yeah, like I said, there's hardly any rotation even visible here. And on correlation coefficient, it's such a mess. It's like, is that what they're calling a tornado? Yeah, I don't know about all that. Anyways, but we'll see. Obviously, we'll see if surveyors go out there. If there's anything that's... I mean, regardless, yeah, definitely be in your shelter out there towards Clifton, East Hillsboro, Gum Springs, Cone, Hatta, and Hazel. Yeah, heads up to you. What's up, Judy? Hope you're doing good. But anyways, but yeah. See, also Jackson still in that warning there. Let's see. Jackson is... Yeah, Jackson's just kind of in moderate precipitation right now. Nothing too crazy. However, I will tell you this. Jackson, it looks like there might be another storm heading your way. Let's see. So storms now... Okay, you can see the first storm's popped up right about here. And then they moved over. Okay, first storm rolls through. Second storm rolls through. Ooh, wait. No, second storm's getting ready to roll through. Hold up. Okay, we're going to pause that right there. We're going to go back here a few minutes. Okay, so yeah, Jackson got 2 rounds of storm. So you got the first round, storm split up, turned into a second round. Once again, first round, boom. A little bit of a dry gap there, and then second round, boom, right there. And then obviously we have the south cell. So the south cell should remain south from central Jackson. So, with that being said, yeah, with that being said, southern Jackson could see another storm out of it. CD Gamer says Columbus, Ohio. All right, Columbus, Ohio. Anyways, but yeah, no, that storm is kicking off there. Let's see, southwest of that. Another storm is, yeah, actually, there's another storm following it. Southwest of, yeah, southwest of that one that's getting ready to impact South Jackson. Right now, not severe warned or anything, but we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, new warning up here in northern sides. Let's see, 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. Wow. Let's see here. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also, southern sides here of Arkansas. We got areas kind of west of El Dorado here. For Troll, for Scholler, Three Creeks, Foster Hill. We have Griffin. Radar indicated threat there. Another tornado warning here. Radar indicated out there towards Crane City. Towards Morro Bay. So that is that. Those are still radar indicated. We'll continue to watch those here for now. But, yeah, apparently this one towards Forest. That's gone observed. Oh, look at that. Ooh. A little bit of a mesocyclone there. Let's see. Correlation coefficient. Yeah, there's... So, that area, that little tail is a little concerning there. That's, well, looks like a wannabe hook echo. It does look like it's a that does look like that's a mesocyclone, and you have the RFD coming down here. It very well could be. Just a little odd shaped, that's for sure. All right, well, yeah, heads up in that cell, especially if you live towards Forest. Heads up to you. Basically, that area is north of Raworth, tracking towards Singleton Settlement, Dennis Settlement. Yeah. Been under the severe heat advisory for the next few days. Ugh, I hate heat advisories. They are the worst. Yeah, I can handle the cold a lot better than I can handle the heat, that's for sure. Alright, let's see here. But yeah, no, we got a new warning out there, y'all. Heads up, like I said, there for areas towards Grenada. In Duck Hill. Sweetman. Okay. Gotcha. So, okay, so right now we have 4 tornado warnings here. Or technically 5, but 4 different cells is what they're on. One that has 2 warnings attached to it. Oh, shoot, they issued a convective outlook now. Let's see. They did it! They did it! They actually did it! Holy cow! They finally did it! Oh my gosh! No way! They finally did it! Storm Prediction Center! 10% significant risk. What did I tell you, people? What did I say? Man, I knew they needed that. Maybe they took my advice. You never know. Storm Prediction Center, if you're watching this, hey, I'm on to you. No, but there is some serious model support, though, of some, like, significant tornado probabilities out there. Like, that... Tons of, like, nasty photographs. Nasty photographs. Man. Yeah, you know, they probably did that once they seen, oh, shoot, these storms are rotating. They're like, oh, wow, maybe they are producing tornadoes. I will gladly take that one. Prepper says, nailed it. Good job. Thank you. I had a feeling. All right, let's see. Did they actually cancel that tornado warning? No, I'm not going to go off of the warnings on here on this program up here above me. That one gets rid of warnings even though they're not completely gone. Let's see. But that one's still observed for the next 43 minutes. Okay. So observed, this is a warning out there towards Forest, Hazel, Wolf, Gum Springs. Let's see, Hillsboro, East Hillsboro. Still observed. Like I said, I really don't know what... I would love to see where they saw that debris signature at earlier. So, that's interesting. When did the SPC do that? Literally just a few minutes ago. They just updated it. Yep, they kept the hail and the winds the same. But they upgraded the tornado to the 10% SIG. I had a feeling that they might do that. I really did. I had a sharp feeling. Even the NATO cast, too, was even saying that, too. Let me pull back up the NATO cast. Let's see how accurate that was. Let's see. I am really curious to see this. Hold on a minute, y'all. We're gonna do something for you. Was NatoCast that accurate? Kind of. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. So NatoCast is, I believe it's based off of models. So the one on the left is the NatoCast. So this is the model output, and then this one's the forecaster output. Model output was there in central Mississippi. Like I said, I had a feel. I even thought that they would do that before I even looked at the NatoCast. Like I literally thought they would do that based off of some soundings I saw earlier. So, like I said, honestly, I really did. Wow. All right. Anyways, but yeah, no, we got a 10 sig now, so that's not really good. Just means that there's a bigger chance for tornadoes, and a couple of them could be significant. Yeah, they didn't just issue a 10%, they issued a significant 10%.
Showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Lows in the upper 60s.
Let's see.
Chance of rain 20%.
Back in the middle to late 70s, I used to live in or in Montgomery, Alabama,
A slight chance
and even in Georgia. My dad was in the Army out there.
then a chance of showers and
Let's see here. Then first encountered. Whoa.
chance of rain 40%.
Hold on. What?
Saturday
Said then when.
cloudy in the evening.
Then that's where I first encountered an EF5 tornado.
Thunderstorms in the evening.
Golly, Barbara, I'm glad you're okay. That is scary. Yeah, EF5 tornadoes. Whew.
Chance of rain
Yeah, we have, luckily, I mean, debatably, we haven't had one since 2013.
a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in
We had some close calls, though. We really had, like Mayfield. I mean, shoot, that was wiped out 75% of the town. Yeah, Mayfield is like one of the worst tornadoes I've seen in like the modern day, in the 2020s. I think Mayfield has to be the worst tornado of this decade so far. Would you guys agree with me on that? That Mayfield was the worst tornado so far this decade, being 2020 and current?
or south at 5 miles an hour.
I feel like that's the biggest one. We've had some pretty nasty ones, though. We have had some really bad ones.
Regional airport. Skies were cloudy.
But anyways, but Barbara, yeah, no, I'm glad you're okay with that. Seriously,
The dew point was 72.
that's nuts. All right, let's see. Back towards Forest.
Winds were south at 6 miles.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much on those cells anymore, honestly.
29.8.
Main concern, though, also is look at that 2-inch hail potential. 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
Winds were south at 3 miles and
Like I said, definitely pretty crazy.
elsewhere across the area. Fort Payne, mostly
Then, of course, we have Jackson, Mississippi.
Farron to 79. Gadsden, mostly
Yeah, Jackson's still under that warning there for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, as well as, let's see, also half-dollar size hail, too.
cloudy and 75.
So you guys still have that.
Cloudy and 70.
All right, let's check up on these tornado warnings down here. Still radar indicated in South Arkansas.
At Albertville Regional Airport, mostly cloudy and 73.
Let's see here.
Regional Airport,
We got ourselves Pigeon Hill, West Pigeon Hill. Got a bit of mess. A lot of turbulent mess occurring out there.
rain was falling with a temperature of 76. At Tupelo,
Let's see here.
partly cloudy with a temperature of 79.
But yeah, that's essentially what we're seeing. Let's see, south or west of El Dorado here.
79 at Nashville.
That's where this other one's at. Let's see, north of Three Creeks.
Birmingham and 80 at
Okay.
Knoxville.
Let's see here. Radar indicated.
Rest of tonight.
Danger storm will be near Weston around 8:40. Okay, gotcha.
Early, then showers with
All right, so Weston obviously heads up out there, southern Arkansas.
south wind.
So it'll be around there around 8:40.
Chance of rain 80%.
So keep your heads up there. Let's see. Also, once again, we got to switch over the warning or switch over here to the radar over here. Got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for ping pong ball size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and it might even be rotating a little bit too. So you see that could very well be some rotation west of Lilac, southwest of Misterton.
And thunderstorms.
That
In the upper 60s.
is something to watch.
West winds around 10.
Let's see here. How these storms react once they go towards Montgomery.
Tuesday, mostly cloudy.
Well, Montgomery's in the slight risk,
Storms in the morning.
so they should still hold up their potential for severe weather tonight. It's gonna be a while though before you get hit. Probably like late.
Northwest in the afternoon.
Let's see though.
Rain 70%. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy.
Yeah, models have it kind of slightly dying out a little bit
Lows in the
by the time it reaches you.
east winds around
Yeah, right now the model has it like prime time
40%.
in terms of most activity kicking off here between 0100, which is now,
Storms in the morning.
through 0400, which is midnight Eastern. So
Chance of rain 60%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy.
goodness.
Chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening. Then a slight chance of showers after midnight.
Okay.
Lows in the upper 60s.
All right, let's see. Jackson, we got 6 minutes to go, y'all. Not too much longer to go here.
Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers.
Jackson, Mississippi. Let's see. We got 1.25-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So it's kind of winding down a little bit does look like there could be some strong winds out there towards Spring Ridge. See here, around Dry Grove around 8:05, Raymond around 8:10, Jackson around 8:20, Bram, is that Bram? Bram around 8:25, Richland around 8:35, Florence around 8:40, and Monterey around 8:45. So, but the warning expires in 6 minutes. So it's like, what's the point of that? Unless they might extend it. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if that happens. Anyways, let's see a little update on South Arkansas. Still a lot of upper level rotation. I tell you what, still is rotating pretty good up there. Okay. Okay, a bit of upper level rotation there as well. Let's see, west of Troll, and towards Schuyler. Let's see, also east of that we have Pigeon Hill included, New London, McGlinden Mill. So there's that. Let's see here. Okay, 20 minutes to go on that one and 35 on that one. Okay. Let's see here. What do I think about Clarksdale, Mississippi? Well, regardless if you're in Mississippi, you better be watching today. Because like I said, most of Mississippi is actually in the enhanced risk today. Only area that's really not is the northern side of Mississippi, but even then you're in a slight risk, which that's still a pretty good threat. So, yeah. No, regardless, my opinion is still the same. You got to keep an eye on the weather for today. Because we could get some nasty storms out here, which we've already seen a couple. Let's see here. Okay. See, I want to know if there was any actual reports here of people seeing the tornadoes out of here across east of Jackson on that storm. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, they have it at radar indicated. So tornado also, they still have it warned there, but they also, like I said, also have the possibility for ping pong ball size hail too. Oh, I should probably switch my screen. Yeah, maybe if I switch screens, that might help a little better. Tornado warning still in effect for Hillsborough, Harperville, and Conehatta. Conehatta. Oh, shoot. They extended that tornado warning here. Look at this. So that one cell, guys, towards El Dorado, Arkansas, they ended up issuing another tornado warning for Junction City, actually. So Junction City, Arkansas, you guys, you're now under a tornado warning here. Wow. So Junction City heads up to you guys. Got to keep an eye on it. Let's see. We're going to hop over to Shreveport. I think that's literally the only closest, like I said, that's pretty much the closest radar we got, essentially to those areas. Let's see. Still rotating pretty good. Correlation coefficient. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on CC yet, so. And in that self, that's good for now, but we'll see. We'll still need to take action there towards Junction City. It's actually starting to move into northern Louisiana, actually. Okay. All right, let's see here. Is that a new warning over here? Let's see. 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. So let's see. Gonna hop back to Jackson for a second. Hop back to Jackson radar for a momento. Yeah, so that part right there, you see where it's all purple? That's likely where we are potentially seeing up to 2-inch hail. So if you don't know the size of 2-inch hail, it's roughly that size. 2-inch hail is egg size, basically. You know, crack an egg for breakfast. Size of the egg is about 2 inches in diameter. So that's in that case, that's you know, enough to definitely knock down some or knock your windows out. That's for sure. You know, because hail that big starts to get pretty daggone heavy. You know, once you have hail the size of like ping pong balls, like typically once it goes over ping pong ball size, that's when things start to get a little bit crazy. Like I said, even ping pong ball hail can dent cars. I mean, seriously, it's crazy.
Thursday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms.
Well, you know what, guys? We've officially been live for 2 hours. Our 2-hour mark. Let's go. No, it's been like a crazy week, you guys. I mean, we've had to constantly be live for the last several days. Tomorrow, let's see. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go live tomorrow as well. You know what? Tuesday might be a day off. Tuesday might be a day off.
Showers and thunderstorms in the evening.
So
In the upper 60s.
that's good. So I might take off on Tuesday.
Partly cloudy.
Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna stream the slight risk. We'll see. There's a 2% chance. If it doesn't go anything significant or higher than 2% tornado threat, I'm not gonna live stream tomorrow.
In the mid-80s. Chance of rain 40%.
But anyways, yeah, I really don't know how long I'm gonna be live tonight either.
Then becoming mostly cloudy. A slight chance
Oh wow, look at that! They just issued a new tornado warning out there, y'all. So this includes Forest. This includes let's see, Pelahatchie, Morton, and Pulaski.
mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and
Let's see here.
thunderstorms
Ooh,
chance of showers and thunderstorms in the
is that what they're going after right there?
highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 50.
That area there. I think that's where that rotation's at. Yep.
Listening to the voice of
Got some in and outbound winds. Yeah, pretty close together right there.
W
Ugh, it's trying.
642.
Okay.
Broadcast at
You know what I'm thinking?
the transmission facility.
I'm thinking tomorrow I make a video on the tropics, and then I do a live stream for the evening on the tropics.
Alabama. This broadcast
Sounds like a plan. And then I think Tuesday I'm just gonna take a day to myself, because like I said, this has been this way for like, I haven't even had weekends, guys. You know, constantly, you know, forecasting and then streaming on top of it, and then yeah, it's been a busy couple of weeks, that's for sure.
Dew point was 66, making relative humidity 78%.
The heck is that? Radar glitch.
The pressure was 29.86.
All right. Ooh, hold on a minute. What's going on up here?
Skies were cloudy. The temperature was
See the storm out here towards Mississippi.
72, making
Whoa.
humidity
Okay, this one, there. Whoa, wait a minute.
the pressure was 29.85.
Yeah, we gotta watch these guys close.
Coleman Agricultural Station, the temperature was 70.
Gotta watch these one real close.
Winds were south at
Um,
miles an hour. Elsewhere across
yeah.
the area.
Let's see. It definitely looks like there might be some rotation there east of Sweatman.
Scottsboro,
So, with that being said, yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see what's gonna happen with that one.
75.
Ah, man.
Mostly cloudy and 78. Decatur, cloudy and 75. Muscle Shoals, cloudy and 78.
Okay.
Once again, at 8 p.m.
Heads up to you guys out there. Let's see. We have Forest still confirmed, right?
73. And at Palm
It says radar indicated, yet my program says confirmed.
weather conditions at 8 p.m. At Memphis,
Let's see here.
rain was falling with a temperature of 76. At Tupelo, it
1.25 inch.
with a temperature of 79.
0.75.
Mostly cloudy.
Okay.
With a temperature of 81 at Chattanooga, 79 at Nashville, 78 at
All right. So, guys, you know what? I tell you what. I think I am going to take a
local forecast.
break here. Probably a 10-minute break, guys. What I'm gonna do is take a 10-minute break. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stream another half hour, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So, at
10 to 15 miles per
okay. I'll tell you what. We're gonna go right now on break. So right now it's 9:34. So we'll be back around 9:45. We'll do it. We'll stream until 10:15.
showers
Sound okay? So we'll be back. We'll be back in 10 minutes, and we'll be back and we'll do 30 more minutes of coverage, and then I'm gonna head off and get some rest because I've had a long day. I woke up really early today, so it's like, yeah, it's exhausting. All right, you guys. Well, we'll be back here in about 15 minutes, or sorry, 10 minutes. Sorry, and like I said, y'all take care. Please be safe out there, and we shall be back here for 30 more minutes of coverage after this. All right, y'all. Once again, take care, y'all, and we shall be back here shortly.
In the morning, then showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Highs around 80. West winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Chance of rain 70%. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly in the evening. Lows in the upper 60s. East winds around 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. Wednesday, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Chance of rain 60%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a slight chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Chance of rain 30%. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a slight chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain 30%. Friday, partly cloudy with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. Chance of rain 50%. Friday night, partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Lows in the upper 60s. Chance of rain 20%. Saturday, partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 40%. Saturday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening. A slight chance of showers. Lows in the upper 60s. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 50%. At 8 p.m. At Albertville Regional Airport, skies were mostly cloudy. The temperature was 73 degrees. The dew point was 66, making the relative humidity 78%. Winds were south at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.86 inches and rising. At Coleman Regional Airport, skies were cloudy. The temperature was 73 degrees. The dew point was 72, making the relative humidity 94%. Winds were south at 6 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.85 inches and rising. At the Coleman Agricultural Station, the temperature was 75 degrees. Winds were south at 3 miles an hour. Elsewhere across the area, Fort Payne, mostly cloudy and 78. Scottsboro, fair and 79. Gadsden, mostly cloudy and 75. Huntsville, mostly cloudy and 78. Decatur, cloudy and 75. Muscle Shoals, cloudy and 78. Once again, at 8 p.m. At Albertville Regional Airport, mostly cloudy and 73. And at Coleman Regional Airport, cloudy and 73. Regional weather conditions at 8 p.m. At Memphis, rain was falling with a temperature of 76. At Tupelo, it was partly cloudy with a temperature of 79. It was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 81 at Chattanooga, 79 at Nashville, 78 at Atlanta, 77 at Birmingham, and 80 at Knoxville. Rest of tonight, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms early, then showers with thunderstorms likely. Lows in the upper 60s. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 80%. Juneteenth, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 60s. West winds around 10 miles per hour in the evening, becoming light and variable. Chance of rain 50%. Tuesday, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Highs around 80. West winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Chance of rain 70%. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly in the evening. Lows in the upper 60s. East winds around 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. Wednesday, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Chance of rain 60%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a slight chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Chance of rain 30%. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a slight chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain 30%. Friday, partly cloudy with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. Chance of rain 50%. Friday night, partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Lows in the upper 60s. Chance of rain 20%. Saturday, partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 40%. Saturday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening. A slight chance of showers. Lows in the upper 60s. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 50%. The time is 8:42 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8 p.m. at Albertville Regional Airport, skies were mostly cloudy. The temperature was 73 degrees. The dew point was 66, making the relative humidity 78%. Winds were south at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.86 inches and rising. At Cullman Regional Airport, skies were cloudy. The temperature was 73 degrees. The dew point was 72, making the relative humidity 94%. Winds were south at 6 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.85 inches and rising. At the Cullman Agricultural Station, the temperature was 75 degrees. Winds were south at 3 miles an hour. Elsewhere across the area, Fort Payne, mostly cloudy and 78. Scottsboro, fair and 79. Gadsden, mostly cloudy and 75. Huntsville, mostly cloudy and 78. Decatur, cloudy and 75. Muscle Shoals, cloudy and 78. Once again, at 8 p.m. At Albertville Regional Airport, mostly cloudy and 73. And at Coleman Regional Airport, cloudy and 73. Regional weather conditions at 8 p.m. At Memphis, rain was falling with a temperature of 76. At Tupelo, it was partly cloudy with a temperature of 79. It was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 81 at Chattanooga, 79 at Nashville, 78 at Atlanta, 77 at Birmingham, and 80 at Knoxville.
Alrighty, you guys. We are back here with the coverage. Hope you guys are doing good. I do have some really important news for you guys. While we were on our break here, we did get a confirmed tornado apparently. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and hop you guys back over here. So right towards, let's see here. Tallahatchie, we do have ourselves a confirmed tornado apparently. This has been observed. Radar confirmed a tornado here. We're going to hop back over to correlation coefficient for a moment. But this does, this does mark a confirmed tornado here. I tell you what, we're going to move this a little bit forward here. But anyways, we are going to be watching out for this. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to go ahead and hop back over here to, let's see. Going to track our way back here a little bit. Let's see. Right there. Boom. All of that. That is all tornadic debris. This happened a couple of scans ago. So this is a confirmed tornado out here in portions of Mississippi. Let's see here. We're going to turn back to velocity. It looks like... Let's see here. We're going to watch that real close. All right, you know what? I'm going to hop down to 7 frames here. This is probably going to be the best option. Ooh. You know what? That's going right there at Tallahatchie. Okay, guys, if you live in Tallahatchie, if you know anybody who lives in Tallahatchie, Mississippi, give them a heads up right now. You can see there's an area of rotation right there, and that is tracking directly towards Tallahatchie here. Or sorry, not Tallahatchie, Tallahatchie. Sorry, I thought that was an A for a second, but no, it's Tallahatchie. But that area of rotation is tracking right towards you guys. Right towards you guys. It does look like that, Tallahatchie is somewhat of a populated town, too. At least a couple thousand population, I'd say. With the amount of buildings over there, yeah, for sure. But heads up to you guys. It does look like we are starting to... looks like we are starting to get there, still continuing to see that tornado observed out there. Which, like I said, that thing did go observed out there here just a few minutes ago. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn on this real quickly. So, I do want to mention here, they did issue a mesoscale discussion talking about how there is, a good possibility for a strong tornado. I'm actually going to bring this up for you guys real quickly. So, here just a few minutes ago, here, I'll go ahead and show you guys real quickly. Just a little bit ago, so they actually issued a mesoscale discussion across this area saying that there's a strong tornado. Tornado threat will likely increase over the next 60 to 90 minutes with strong tornadoes possible, which let me go ahead and show you guys that real quick. So this is the latest from the Storm Prediction Center here. This is what they mentioned here. Tornado wind threat, large hail, and will continue over the next couple of hours. And they said tornado threat will increase over the next 60 to 90 minutes. So, yeah, no, you know what, guys? We're not going to head off in 30 minutes. We're going to be live here for a couple hours, probably, a little bit more. I'm not going to end it now with this going on. I got to be live here for you guys for this. So, we're gonna be live here for a lot longer from what I plan on. So, we'll see. Anyways, but, yep, that is a big problem. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, it really looks like the big threat is really starting to kick off here. In which, like I said, right now we can already see that there was some pretty daggone strong rotation earlier out of the Tallahatchie storm there. Let's see, right around this point, that's right when it went. So that was right when it went confirmed, and it's tracking right towards Tallahatchie. I keep on mixing it up. It's Tallahatchie. At least I think it is. I could be saying it wrong this whole entire time. Let's see here. Yeah, but that's going right there towards... it's going to be getting real close to Tallahatchie. Let's see here. Triple says, thank you, man. Weather sucks, and good to know you're here. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll be here for longer. Like I said, especially with all this stuff starting to kick off here, yeah, it's going to be needed. Let's see here. Okay, I got a severe warning out there. Okay, Jackson, guys. Jackson, Mississippi got a severe warning for the south side. 1.75-inch hail. It's golf ball size and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust possible. So Florence, Richland. Walnut Grove got another tornado warning here out there towards, Walnut Grove, Mississippi, kind of central side. Let's see here. What's going on here towards Arkansas? These two are still radar indicated. Okay, Junction City, Arkansas, very, very far southbound. Like I said, literally sharing state lines between Arkansas and Louisiana. You guys are in the warning there. That warning's been there for a while, so we'll. Right now it's radar indicated, so we'll keep an eye on it. So heads up to you guys out there, South Arkansas. Let's see here. Okay. Wow. Yeah. No. That's getting a little concerning out there towards Pelahatchie. That thing's definitely wrapping up around it. Did I see that happen last? What? Did I see that happen last night? What's the that? What? Okay. Let's see. Correlation coefficient. Okay, as of now, I'm not seeing anything on CC anymore, but. Wow. Did I see the storm that happened last night? Okay. So, yeah, I was live for, what, 3 hours yesterday, I believe? Yeah, I mean, I was live for a while here yesterday. So I did see the storms, yes. Yeah, and like I said, I've been live for like the last several days on this weather. Crazy. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, things are really starting to kind of get a bit active. Obviously the models were right on about initiation around 8, 9 o'clock. They did happen. Now these storms are starting to really crank up a bit. A lot of lightning activity out there towards Mississippi now. Sun's going down over Mississippi right now. Okay, well, it is for me anyways. I live out in the Louisville area, so obviously, yeah, they're a little further west than I am, but you're seeing a big total darkness out there. However, we do have some cameras out in Jackson. Wait a minute. We might even have some near the tornado warning. Let's see, where's Forest? Okay, we do have a camera in Forest here. Let's see. Here you go. Yep, here's the camera in the tornado warning, y'all. That's a camera inside the tornado warning. This is in Forest here. Look at that constant lightning. Holy cow, dude. Dude, that is like legitimately constant lightning. Like, I want to know why the camera's crooked. See, east pointing. That's not really helpful. All right, we're gonna move a little bit more west towards Brandon here. Let's try east pointing cameras. Don't want any black and white ones either. Maybe this one will work. Looks like south of Jackson's getting hit pretty good. Let's try this guy. Cool. Yeah, that might be a good one. That's a pretty high resolution camera there. So, yeah, no, this is in South Jackson, which... let's see. Do I have any cameras towards Florence? That's what I want to know. Jackson towards Florence. We do. Yeah, because Florence is kind of getting hit the worst here. Let's try maybe this camera. Although covered in rain. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of lightning on that one. You can see on the radar above me, guys. This is the storm that's right over Jackson, and this camera's in South Jackson right now. But they warned it for golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and they also put a tornado possible tag on it. There might be a little bit of not really strong rotation. No, it's definitely not strong. Whoa, that was a That was a close one. Golly. Holy cow. Is this coming to Florida? So Florida does actually have a risk for severe weather, but yeah, I don't think it's not gonna be as crazy as what we're looking at here. It's gonna be possible for a few thunderstorms, but right now it's pretty much clear for you guys. Golly. Okay. Yep. Let's check on the storm here. So, if y'all don't know, Pelahatchie, you can see see the radar above me. Up there, that right there, my friends, that's where we are seeing a confirmed tornado. We just seen this a couple of minutes ago. And let's see. Okay, definitely a lot of lightning activity on that storm there too. Really kicking up. Good news is I'm not seeing anything on correlation coefficient right now. So that is good news. All right, let me try back on these south cells real quickly. All right, I'm going to take you guys off the camera for a moment. Going to bring y'all full radar here in SAT. So we got Shreveport. Yeah, Shreveport. We got a couple of tornado warnings here. South Arkansas. For Junction City here, we have Weston, Griffin, Three Creeks. Still radar indicated. We have 5 minutes to go on that guy. And then east of that, kind of northeast of that, McLinden Mill, New London. Got ourselves another tornado warning in effect here. Radar indicated. So heads up to y'all out there. But right now, the main concern is, right now is these guys in Mississippi. So definitely keep an eye on it. All right, let's see. So Florence, we're getting some reports of a lot of heavy rain and lightning between Plainview and Florence. So let's see. I'm gonna have to hop over between those two areas. Where's Richland? Okay, Richland's up there. So any of these cameras should be pretty good. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. I got a good camera, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna keep radar up there too, by the way. But this is right there in the heavy stuff, right by Florence. Which Florence is in South Jackson, Mississippi, right now. So right there's Jackson. You guys can see on my screen above me. That's Jackson, and the camera is right here. Right in there, or sorry, right in here. It's between Florence and Plainview, so the camera's like right in this area, right there. And the storm, the heaviest of it's getting ready to cross right over that. I mean, you can even see from the oncoming traffic how much rain has already fallen. I mean, look at the amount of water being kicked up already by their cars. Like, oop, didn't mean to do that. But no, it's definitely hitting pretty good. All right, let's do a little update, guys. So we have a tornado warning in effect for Pelahatchie, which is east of Jackson. Radar indicated threat as of now, 18 minutes ago. So that's good news. Let's see. Be around Leesburg around 9 p.m. Central, Branch around 9:10 p.m., and Morton around 9:15 p.m. So heads up to you guys. It looks like they got rid of the other tornado warnings there. That's good. Let's see. Let me actually pop up to my other screen. Yep, so they got rid of the tornado warning there for Walnut Grove. They actually replaced it. Here with a severe thunderstorm warning here. For quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. They did not put a tornado possible tag on it though. So that's good. That's good news at least. Let's see here. Ooh. Oh. All right, we're gonna switch over here real quickly, y'all. So in this storm out here, South Arkansas. We got a confirmed tornado here, apparently, towards New London. at 8:45. Oh, this was 15 minutes ago. Okay. Radar confirmed 20. Yeah, I just wish we had closer radars to South Arkansas. We need more radars. We definitely need a lot more radars out there. All right, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna make a scene really quickly. I'm going to add. Here, it's going to go to the same screen for a moment. I just duplicated this scene. So that way, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it to where you guys can see the camera too. So, let me do this. You guys are going to see something really quickly. It's going to be this camera for a moment. We're going to downsize. Oh, doing a bit of ingenuity here, y'all. Little bit. Okay, I gotta fit that to the corner. Now you guys see what kind of what I have to work with. There we go. Perfect. Got a camera. All right, there we go. So now you guys can actually see the camera as well. So that's good. Anyways, but yeah, back over here towards Junction City, y'all. We are watching a area of rotation still. You know, honestly, I'm really surprised they did not continue that tornado warning. You know, I am shocked that they did not continue that tornado warning here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there obviously still is a little bit of rotation there. See, I'm getting very tired. Trust me, I am as well, dude. But I'm sticking around with y'all. Yeah, believe it or not, streaming really wears you out. Let's see. Okay. You know, honestly, the Pelahachie storm, we might have good news with it. It's kind of occluding itself. Yeah, no, honestly, that looks pretty good so far. Okay, we'll keep it. We'll definitely watch it though, but you know what? I'm actually going to switch y'all over to this view. You know, something I do want to show you guys is that low. Y'all can see that low pressure system right over Missouri. I mean, that thing is crossing right over St. Louis. But that's what's driving, you know, some severe weather out there. Is we have this cold front that's kind of wrapping up like this. Cooler air backing down. Then we got the warmer air pulling up and giving all that moisture for the south. So that's what's giving us a big kick for this weather. But all right. But yeah, like I said, Pelahachie, I think you guys are looking better than you were a minute ago. But for your safety, remain in your shelter until further notice. Let's see here. Oh shoot! They just issued a tornado warning for Florence. That's where the camera's at. Florence is right here on the camera. Let's look west here. Okay. All right, that camera right there, if the tornado happens, it's going to go right over it. But right now, I don't see tight rotation out of this. Do I think Michigan could get severe weather in the next couple days? No. Nah. No, it's hardly even reaching the Ohio Valley at this moment. Like, it's not going to go higher than the Ohio Valley right now. All right, yeah, but new tornado warning including areas south of Jackson, Florence, Starr, Piney Woods, Johns, and Puckett. Wow. That was a big strike. Golly. Let's see here. Yeah, no, we're really starting to get a lot of activity popping off. Okay. What's going on with this guy? Half-dollar size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We got a warning out there in east central. Whoa, hold on. New tornado warning for Mississippi. Or, sorry, not Mississippi. Tennessee. Uh-oh. Got a tornado warning here for Williston. Williston in southwestern Tennessee here. Oh, yeah, that's starting to tighten up a bit. Okay, nothing on correlation coefficient. Let's keep it that way. We don't want any more tornadoes out there. We've already had a couple. So, yeah, that's the last thing we want anymore. So there you go, new tornado warning. They removed, thankfully, they removed all those tornado warnings in South Arkansas. That's good. However, they issued a couple more tornado warnings here. The first one for Florence. So once again, that tornado warning, that camera you see in the bottom right, that right there, guys, that is inside the tornado warning. That is like where if the tornado happens, it'll go right over that camera. I mean, it is right in the path of it. Anyways, but in terms of... Here, let's hop over to this radar here in Jackson. Yeah, the good news is we got a radar really close by, so we can actually get some pretty good scans. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, these areas, these two areas are getting a little suspicious. Getting a little suspicious. Let's see, we're going to hop back over to Memphis here. Okay, still radar indicated. So also on top of the possibility there for a tornado out there east of Memphis here, as you can actually see, this storm. So there's central Memphis. If you track eastbound, basically right there to the central portion of the tornado warning, this from the center of Memphis to the center of that tornado warning, it's about 40 miles. From the outskirts of Memphis to the edge of that tornado warning, it's about 18 miles. Wow. Talk about a brutal lightning strike. Holy cow. Y'all see that? Goodness. Yeah, that had to have been like a CG somewhere around the eastern or right side of the camera somewhere. Looked like it was brighter over there. Golly. Let's see here. Okay, we got Williston. I mean, it's trying. It's definitely trying. That's for sure. But it's right now it's just not able to drop yet. I mean, it's trying to. Yeah, nothing on correlation coefficient. So there's nothing confirmed here yet towards Williston. So it's still radar indicated. So should keep an eye on that. See, they knocked that back to radar indicated. So all these tornado warnings right now are radar indicated at the moment. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, you guys. Well, here soon I'm probably going to call it a stream. Yeah, I just wanted to stay a little bit longer for that confirmed tornado. That was pretty interesting. But it looks like ever since then that faded a bit. That's good. For Pelahatchie, that's why we stayed a little bit longer. But let's see. Pelahatchie right now, yeah, you're pretty much good to go. If you live towards Pelahatchie, yeah, you're fine pretty much. I mean, you're still in a warning, but in terms of rotation and everything like that, you're out of it. You're pretty much good to go. However, I'd still watch out for the southwestern side. This guy right here, well, you should monitor that. You should monitor that one. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, dude, that camera, y'all, is gotten crazy. Look at the wind. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, do you know what this is reminding me of? Like this is literally reminding me of like the of the hurricane season. You know, we see a lot of this on whenever hurricanes make landfall. See, look at Cam, rain's getting pulled. Instead of getting pulled, it's more getting blown. Because over that area right now, there's... You know what? Yeah, look at that. So there's the latest radar scan up there. It's trying. Yeah, no, that's got to be some gusty winds at least 40 miles per hour. Okay. Yeah, it's not going as fast now. That was crazy. It was like a brief moment of like. Yeah, see now it's like calm. Let's try slightly south. We have this camera here, which that should be. Yeah, if a tornado was to happen, it would go likely over this area here. Alrighty, guys. Well, I tell you what, we're probably going to head off here for now. Tomorrow on the checklist here, we are going to be doing ourselves a video. I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow for the tropics. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow for the tropics. And then Tuesday, since it's just marginal as of now, probably going to be a day off from multiple days of streaming. Guys, it's been really, really, really crazy. Whoa! Golly. Anyways, but yeah, no, it's been crazy the last several days. But this severe weather is going to continue overnight. I'm not going to be able to stream at all. So we're going to go ahead and call it a night now. It's getting kind of late. I woke up pretty early today, too, so I'm losing energy, guys, as much as I'd love to. You guys know I'd love to be here, but yeah, we're just going to call it here for now. Let's see, future forecast tonight. I can do a tropical outlook for you real quickly. Let me actually do we'll do one more tropical outlook, and then I'm going to call it a night here. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to hop you guys over here to the NHC. So next time we talk, we'll likely have ourselves a new tropical system out there in the Atlantic. So right now you can see we do have that disturbance 90% chance of formation over the next literally the next 48 hours. So this thing's likely going to form into a tropical storm or a tropical depression here. So by next time we update you guys tomorrow. Let's see, disturbance 2, 20% chance of formation. East Pacific, we got a storm out there. Anyways, but in terms of the models, when it comes to it, whenever it comes to the models out there for 92L invest. Wow, look at that. That's a big change since the last time I've seen it, earlier today. It's kind of a battle right now between, I mean, regardless, over the next 3 days, we know it's going to be tracking west, kind of relatively westward. But in terms of, the future track according to the major models, some of them have it going out to sea, and then you have, obviously, a couple other ones that have it going kind of towards the Caribbean. So, kind of a big, what's going on, dude, right there. So, we'll see. We'll definitely see how that goes. But, yeah. Let's see here. Also, the intensity charts have still continuing to show. Like I said, obviously still continue to show some pretty strong intensification out there. Of this system here. I mean, you can see, like I said, most of Like I said, you can see most of the models here support going into Tropical Storm, into Category 1, and most of them even now support Cat 2. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see here. Proxy says, sleep well, everyone. You as well, Proxy. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired, so it's been a long day for me. Trust me. And we've been live for nearly 3 hours now, so we've been live for a pretty good chunk. I like to at least go live for at least 2 hours or so. Lately anyways, because a lot of personal things in my life going on right now too, and I can't stream as long as I used to, but hopefully here at some point I can, start to get back to our 5+ hour streams, which I've done for a while. Anyways, but yeah, a lot of it's been lack of energy. That's been a lot of it recently. Anyways, but yeah, y'all take care. Let's see here. You're the best. Hope you have a great rest, my man. Well, thank you so much, Triple. You as well, man. Thank you so much for joining. Anyways, but yeah, no stream, guys. We're going to go ahead and head over to the ending screen. Stream's going to head off here in 2 minutes. So if y'all have anything you want to say to your friends and family, go ahead and say so now. But until next time, my friends, we'll catch you all later tomorrow with an update on the tropics. I'm planning to make a video, so I hope to see you guys in the video. And I'll obviously be doing a live stream tomorrow too, so I'll see you guys there live. But yeah, that should do it. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, join our Discord. Like I said, join it down below. We do have our, Discord link and everything like that. So go ahead and join our Discord. Follow us on Twitter at NWW1162. And yeah, overall, that's what I would be looking out for. Ice Cream says, can I sleep in Florence? I would still watch out for it, because if you look closely, before the time heads up, if you look closely towards Florence, you're right here. The storms are forming a line, and they're going to cross over you. So, yeah, I would not go to bed yet. I'd still continue watching that. Anyways, y'all, well, once again, thank you so much. Y'all take care, and we'll catch you guys here in the next one. Peace out, my friends. Love y'all. Stay safe. Catch you tomorrow.
Wednesday, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Chance of rain 60%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a slight chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Chance of rain 30%. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a slight chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain 30%.